Welcome back once again, viewers, to this beautiful ground here in Abu Dhabi. We are in Tolerance Oval and we bring you UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. It is the fourth quarterfinal and the last quarterfinal of this tournament, and it's going to be the mighty 7 districts taking on a very talented side of Volcano Sports Academy. This is promising to be an absolute blockbuster of a game. Right then, we don't have much time in our hands, so let's head down in the middle where we've got Asghar Khan with the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
UPro Ramadan Rumble, it's toss time for the fourth quarterfinal. It's 7 districts taking on Volcano Sports Academy. It's a star cast. To my left is Kamran Atta leading Volcano Sports Academy. Saghir Khan, who is going to captain 7 districts, and the honorable match referee is Mr. Akbar Ali. We are all set for the home team captain to give it a spin. Heads is the call.
It's a head.
It's a head. Saghir, congratulations. Toss जीत के हैं, क्या decide किया?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम जी, हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे.
Obviously ड्यू को कंसिडरेशन में ले रहे हैं कि बाद में ड्यू भी आ सकती है. कितने रन्स आप समझते हैं कि इस पिच पे होने चाहिए?
जी बिल्कुल, ड्यू तो आएगी और ये तो यूएई के उसमें है कि ड्यू आती है, तो इंशाल्लाह ज़्यादा टोटल देंगे और उनको कंपेयर स्ट्रिक करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
आज की चेंजेस क्या हैं क्वार्टर फाइनल के लिए?
जी सेम प्लेइंग 11 के साथ.
को वेल सगीर, ऑल द बेस्ट. कामरान, टॉस आपके हक में नहीं गया. अगर आप टॉस जीते तो क्या करते? अब आपको फील्डिंग करने का मौका मिला है.
मेरी मैनेजमेंट ने तो डिसाइड यही किया था कि पहले बैटिंग करें, बट मेरा डिसीजन यही था कि हम लोग टॉस जीत के पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे. तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऐसे ही हुआ है. इंशाल्लाह अच्छा से अच्छा परफॉर्म करने की कोशिश करेंगे.
आज के मैच के चेंजेस?
2 चेंजिंग है. ज़ुबैर इन है, डेवान आउट है, और वसीम यूएई के जो कैप्टन है माशाल्लाह हमारी टीम में है वो इन है, और इब्रार शेख आउट है.
वेल, ऑल द बेस्ट Kamran, all the best. Best news from the center is that 7 districts, they have won the toss and they have opted to bat first.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. 7 districts winning the toss, batting first. That's the side of 7 districts. Luqman Faisal, Mohammad Irfan, Sayyid Haider, Junaid Khan, Aftab Alam, Hafiz Al-Ma Sayyub, Saghir Khan, Aftab Javed, Farhan Khan, the speedster, Wahab Hassan, the left-arm spinner, and Awais Khan, the left-arm speedster. This is going to be a very formidable lineup. They're going with the same 11, and that's Volcano Sports Academy. Wasim Anwar, Kamran Atta leading Mohammad Wasim. That is a huge inclusion for Volcano Sports Academy. Ataur Rahim, Shehan Dilshan, Shakib Ahmed, Saifullah the left arm fast bowler, Ghulam Murtaza the destructive machine, Ajay Dharnia, Mohammad Zubair Khan, and the right arm speedster Zia Mukhtar. We'll be just seconds away for this last quarterfinal of this tournament, and it just promises to be a fascinating game of cricket. 2 very well-renowned sides here in the UAE are going to fight it out for the place in the semi-finals. We already know our first 3 semi-finalists. Karwan CC made it through. TVSL was the second team, and today, just earlier, it was Abu Dhabi Smashers, the third team to qualify for the semi-finals. And now in the next 3 hours or so, we will be getting to know our 4th semi-finalists who will be making it to the next round. So there's a lot at stake. 2 very renowned sides, Volcano Sports Academy and 7 districts. We've got some gun players in their side. And talking about this man on your screen, Luqman Faisal. He's been short of runs in this tournament, but he's a big match player. He will score runs on big occasions. And places the umpire. So it's going to be Zia Mukhtar to be bowling the first delivery of this all-important 4th quarterfinal. And straight away drives that. It's been middled. So that's a good sign for Luqman Faisal. He's not had the best of tournaments in this tournament. So this is where it's a perfect opportunity for him to really score some runs and try to get his team off to a good start. Mohammad Irfan on the other end, he's had a decent tournament with the bat, with the ball. He's been scoring runs consistently. But Luqman Faisal, he's been having a struggle. Driven once again, he's found the gap. It's racing away towards the boundary, and what a start for Luqman Faisal. This is going to give him a lot of confidence because he has middled that, and this is just crushed towards the cover region. Look at the balance and the flow of the bat. Getting into the line, not really overstriding onto the ball. Let the ball come to him. And just a simple push. So they're up and running. 7 districts open their account with a lovely boundary. and it's come out from the bat of Lukman Faisal. Had struggled early on in this tournament, the first 3 games, couldn't really get going, hasn't really scored a big score in this tournament. It's a perfect day, it's a perfect occasion, and would want to get going, get some runs in the first 6 overs. It's edged, will only be a single. So a good start here for Lukman Faisal. Of course, these two men in the middle, they've got great camaraderie. They have played a lot of cricket with each other, so they've got a good understanding. And more often than not, we see both of them when they get going, it's so difficult to really stop them. That's a beautiful delivery, but just going down the leg side. And Zia Mukhtar appealing for that one, but even Kamran Lata is just having a polite inquiry to the umpire, but that was a very good decision. I think he even pitched outside leg, and also with that drift, it was going down. Such a vital game for both the sides. They will be bringing their A game. Mind you, both the teams are playing their full strength. Nobody is rested. And what an inclusion to have in your side. Mohammad Wasim makes an entry in this all-important knockout quarterfinal. Oh, beautifully bowled. That is a top-class delivery. And I think he can really afford to have a slip in place. Need to have that aggressive mindset and approach. Especially when Zia Mukhtar is bowling, because he is a bowler who does use his height, gets that extra bit of bounce. That's why you can afford to have a slip in place, at least for the first 2 to 3 overs. That's a good little comeback by Zia Mukhtar after he was struck for a boundary in the very second ball. He's found his length. Beautifully bowled once again. It's a dot delivery to close out the first over. 7 districts are 6 for no loss. No surprises. It's going to be Ajay Dharnia, the left-arm medium pace bowler. Doesn't really bowl with a lot of pace. He's not express, but he's so precise and so disciplined with the new ball. And that is an art to possess, to control the new ball. And Ajay, he's a master of it. Oh, that is an outrageous shot. And Mohammad Irfan, it just took him one delivery. And the second one, he has absolutely launched this into the orbit. And right time to introduce you to my co-com once again, Azir Khan. Welcome.
Thank you so much. And what a stroke here from Irfan. Using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball. And just at the last second, he's opened the face as well. And that brand new ball is just whistle of the middle of the bat. Almost got our cameraman in a little bit of trouble there. That went square and that went far.
It's never a pleasant feeling as a bowler when you are hit and struck for a maximum of the very first ball you bowl. It just puts you under tremendous pressure, and that too in a big knockout game. That's a good delivery. And equally well played by Mohammad Irfan, letting that one go alone.
Confident looking dugout. They played some good cricket. And they'll be looking to put runs on the board here. Strong batting lineup. They bat pretty deep. Sayyid Haider will be next in. Junaid Khan Afridi. Right now, this opening pair, left and right hand combination, both attacking players. Can Ajay do something different here with this ball? Oh, yes. Just back of a length. Little bit of uneven bounce there. It was through the shot a little too early.
Yeah, Ajay Dharnia, we know he does tend to take the ball away from the left-handers, and that is his plan. He's bowling just slightly short and offering width to Irfan. It just seems like he's inviting Irfan to take the challenge and try to cut him. He's got a gully in position. He's got a deep point in place. So they've got a plan in their mind. Oh, that is not the best of deliveries. And just losing shape, Ajay is bowled wide.
He's getting nice away swing. But that shot first up, first delivery of your spell, that has slightly put him on the back foot, and now he'll be thinking twice, looking to pitch the ball up, because Irfan has created that doubt in his mind, but he's got to back his skills and find the right length. Square leg and deep point on the fence. Nicely steered away or run on that occasion.
I think it was a very good toss to win for Seven Districts. Mohammad Saghir, he was pretty confident during the toss and always wanted to bat first. I think that's a good move, considering you would always want to put some runs on the board. It's just extra added pressure when you are chasing anything 170, 180, and looking at the batting depth which Team 7 Districts possess. I think that was the wise move coming in from Saghir to bat first. Once again, similar kind of shot, just guiding it towards third man for a single.
Yeah, they always like to bat first and put runs on the board. And he was quite assured of that batting lineup. He's looking to post a big total here. Strong batting lineup, good conditions to bat. Even though there might be few signs of dew coming on later, but even that didn't really put him off the guard in electing to bat first.
Oh, absolutely. That was a brave call, considering all the 11 players in their team can bat. Even Farhan Khan down the order can really tonk a few aways. He's no muck with the bat. Good little comeback by Ajay after he was pumped. Would want to finish off strong. Nicely played. That's a glorious looking stroke by Luqman Faisal. He's looking like a new, different batter altogether, middling the ball. It's 2 gone, 15 for no loss. Zia to continue. Steps down the ground. This is high in the air. This could be the first wicket going down. It is. Zia Mukhtar strikes early, and that is a big blow for 7 Districts. They lose Luqman Faisal.
Pretty ordinary shot there from Luqman Faisal, looking to advance down the pitch, just getting ahead of himself. We were praising him that he's shaping up well, he's playing well. That was not needed, Awais Ali.
He will be absolutely gutted. Not too sure with that ploy coming down the track, trying to create room. He was in absolutely no position to play that shot and playing it far away from his body. And it's just a sorry departure. The story of not being in form for Luqman continues. It's 15 for 1. It's going to be Sayyid Haidarwasi Shah coming at number 3 position, a man in form. And so much is going to be dependent on him. He was absolutely brilliant against Karwan CC, against a top-notch bowling attack. And this man, he really stood tall and scored valuable runs. I think he was the highest scorer in that game.
Yeah, that wonderful 80-odd was a special innings from him. 7 Districts will be hoping that he can once again rise to the occasion. Mohammed Wasim there. His inclusion for Volcano makes a massive difference. Not only with the bat, just as a leader, his presence out there in the middle will calm the nerves for Volcano. I think that's an excellent inclusion. Quick delivery there from Zia Mukhtar. He can surprise you. He's got that bustling run up.
That's such a deadly combination. Zia Mukhtar, he bowls with some pace. He's getting a lot of carry from this wicket under the lights. We have seen the wicket does tend to play a few tricks at times. And talking about Ajay Dharnia, he's a bowler who will just bowl military medium, but is so consistent and just will swing the ball away from Irfan. Short delivery, Irfan tapping it towards third man. So dealing in singles, and Asghar, I just think they've got a plan against Irfan. And Ajay was in operation and now Zia, all they're doing is just bowling it away from his arc, just marginally short, and they've got a packed offside field. So they're inviting him to play towards that region.
Yeah, they just know that he's very, very strong through square leg, through mid wicket, and that mid-on area. Strong bottom hand player, so they're just taking the ball away from him. Sayyid Haider on strike. Excellent captaincy, Kamran Atta having a slip in. Quick delivery, that one, and beautifully played. Went fine, used the pace, 4 runs.
Well, he was always in control, Sayyid Haidarwasi Shah. That ball did hold up into the surface slightly and came to him a little late. But still, look at how quickly he got into a position and just flicking it towards the fine leg for a boundary. So it's a good start and continuing his form from where he left off.
Yeah, he likes pace. Likes pace on the ball. Zia Mukhtar, 1 for 7. Really steaming in here. Oh, beautiful delivery. Well, they're convinced they have him. No, says the umpire. That was a stifle appeal.
Yeah, the keeper was interested. Zia was interested, but Ajay not so much. It's 3 gone. 21 for 1. Ajay to continue with his second over. He's bowling it a very teasing length at the moment and not letting Irfan to get away with the show. He's just dealing in singles at the moment, Irfan. Usually we see him getting those quick 15, 20s and 8 deliveries, but I think they've done their homework against Irfan, keeping him quiet.
And he would also like to spend a bit of time here. They need a partnership. They can't afford to really go hard and lose 3 or 4 wickets in the power play. This is a pretty much new ball surface. We have seen it throughout the competition. That new ball is the period of play where you need to be a little bit more circumspect. Good delivery, beautifully played. He's a brilliant athlete. There you go. Mohammed Wasim with the rocket arm.
Well, what I really like about Volcano Sports Academy is that they just get their basics right. They don't try to do anything extraordinary. Of course, Volcano Sports Academy, they play a lot of cricket in this part in Abu Dhabi. So they do have that experience. They've played a lot of cricket here in Tolerance Oval, in Mohan's Oval. so they know these conditions pretty well, and that's why they're just keeping it. They think so simple, bowling accurate. Once again, tap and run. So just the singles coming by. And it's just an interesting passage of play at the moment.
Yeah, you make a very good point, and a lot of those basics and everything comes from Kamaranatha as the leader. He's very calm, never gets ahead of himself, very calm and collective, and that really rubs off to the rest of the team as well. Doing the basics right, staying humble, and staying alive to the situation.
Beautifully bowled. That's a good delivery and well played as well. Syed Hyderabadi Shah was playing it with soft hands and taking a quick single. Yeah, of course, talking to Kamarata, he has been an inspiring leader. And also, of course, the owner, I think we need to give credit to him as well, Asif Sultan. There's a lot of hard work being put behind the scenes. He's been such an inspiration. He's been there for a very long time in Abu Dhabi. It's just not easy to handpick players, and he's really picked the best team here in Abu Dhabi. So hats off to Asif Sultan as well to create such a good side who are really competing with one of the best.
Down the leg side, that should be a wide, yes. Yeah, coming back to that point, it's about the culture of the team as well. You mentioned Asif Sultan, the captains, Kamaranatha, and you can't forget the contribution made by Zahir Maqsood, their coach, who's been former UAE national cricketer in his playing days, was a leg spinner. Very calm when you speak to these guys. They're well thought of, and they have a very solid plan. Got a good captain, a fine side, very good delivery, right on the money there.
Well, so far, this is a good start here by Volcano Sports Academy, keeping these two batters relatively quiet. And Luqman Faisal, well, that has been the story for him in this tournament. Couldn't really get going. And today was a big night for him. He started off well in the very second ball of the first over. He struck a lovely boundary, and that's where when we were discussing that maybe it's his night. He might just rise onto a big occasion. Nicely bowled, taking pace off the ball onto the stumps, and Irfan takes a single, will retain strike in the next over. 27 for 1 after 4. So Zia Mukhtar getting another over, which is, I believe, a wise move. Irfan at the moment. It's been kept quiet. 28 is what they've gotten. That could change very quickly if Irfan decides to cut loose. But these men in blue, they've really bowled exceptionally well till now, just pitching in the perfect areas. There is some movement. There is extra bounce as well for Zia Mukhtar. And obviously you need to do some assessment when you come out to face one of the best sides, 7 districts. So you need to really know their strengths and weaknesses playing in such a big game, a quarterfinal. And I think these men so far are doing a decent job.
Yeah, they've done really well here. I would say even Stevens in the first 4.1 overs. Irfan initially looked to get on the charge. He hit a magnificent 6 over square cover of Ajay, but since then I think he's just gone back to a bit of a shell. Perhaps the loss of Luqman has just made him realize that he needs to bat time here. This time he goes for a big one. And he gets the length. And he gets the distance. Short delivery. Beautifully played from Irfan.
Yeah, he was trying to surprise Irfan with a short, sharp bouncer. It just turned into a short delivery. And it was in a perfect height to really pull that. And Irfan, he's a very strong puller. He's got it right off the middle of the bat, and Zia has been pumped for a maximum and a much needed one, because the boundaries had certainly dried up. So breaking the shackles is Mohammad Irfan, getting 6 vital runs in this over. Needs to go back to his basics, because that was really working in his favour, Zia Mukhtar, when he was trying to pitch the ball up. Slashed away. It's going towards the boundary, and it will. So it's turning out to be quite a handy over for Team 7 Districts. They were kept quiet, but now they've already picked up 11 runs in the first 3 deliveries.
Irfan looking to counter-attack here. Use of the feet outside half of the bat, but that clear intent there. He's going through the gears. Early on he hit a 6, then he gone back to a bit of a shell, and all of a sudden he goes again. Big 6 and a 4. Excellent over this one. 12 coming of the first 4. Zia Mukhtar charging in, quick delivery, offside off stump, given as a wide.
I think Zia Mukhtar now needs to go to plan B if they have any, because plan A is, I think, getting predictable now. Mohammad Irfan, he's sitting and waiting for these kind of deliveries. He knows that Zia, he's opting to bang short to him towards the offside channel. They've got a deep point in position. And this is where Irfan, he is such a smart cricketer. He's not really going to hit it towards point. That's going to be a wide. Yes, it is. So all of a sudden now, 7 Districts will believe they are in a better position. They were kept quiet initially, but then all of a sudden, Irfan has decided to cut loose, and all of a sudden he's raced on to 22 in 15.
Yeah, this batting lineup has plenty of potential to really cut loose any time. The bat deep, a lot of stroke makers. The only way to keep them quiet is to keep on picking up wickets. Gives him the charge. This is in the air. Third man. Well, he doesn't commit to that one. He needed to make few yards in coming in front. Shakib, what you make of it?
Yeah, when it's coming from Mohammad Irfan, you need to take those half chances. Because Irfan, he is such batters, he's not going to really give you many chances. If he gets settled, he's going to make you really pay for it. We saw in the last game what happened when Rohan Mustafa of Abu Dhabi Smashes, he was dropped, left-handed batter, and then the rest is history. He took 25 runs in 1 over, demolished the bowling attack. Oh, that is a magnificent shot. How do I emphasize on that, Asghar Khan?
That's a glorious square drive. Absolutely glorious. Width on offer and elegant personified that drive. And a 5, 46 for 1.
It's going to be spin. Introduced in the power play is going to be the experience of Zubair Khan. And one thing we haven't seen today, Asghar, is the ball spinning on these surfaces. It just comes onto the bat so nicely. There's a zip, comes quicker after it pitches. And we'll have to wait for the decision. Yeah, it's been called as a wide.
Yeah, as far as spin is concerned, oh, well, this track doesn't offer you much. You have to rely on change of pace, subtle change of pace, and also you need to weigh your flight and length. Well, was it a chance? Yeah, there was some bat involved there.
Lucky escape for Mohammad Irfan. Kamran Atta missing out to an opportunity, and Zubair almost producing a wicket in the very first over. This would have been a big blow because Irfan is looking quite threatening now. He took his time initially, was a little shaky when he came out to bat. Lost his partner early, Luqman Faisal. And now it's all over to Syed Haider Wasi Shah. Well, I think seeing the batting depth of 7 districts, they have that privilege to really play with free license and to just keep on looking to score runs. I remember Team England in the test format, they came out with this trend that we're not really going to draw any game, we're going to go for a win. We don't mind if you're going to lose a game, but our motto has to go all out and to win. So same goes for 7 districts. When you know you've got 11 batters who can bat, you've got 3 power hitters, Saghir, Almas, Aftab, they all can bat. So that's where you can have a privilege to really go all out and try to reach 220, 230.
That is the case with them. Often they go that route where they try to go big, 50 up here, because of that luxury, that batting lineup, so many all-rounders, so many dangerous players, and so many of those players can hit the long ball, those big sixes. Almas Ayub, Saghir, meanwhile he's knocked him over here. Poor shot, to say the least, from Syed Haider. I think he's done him in length and flight, opting to go back to a full delivery.
Yeah, not reading the trajectory here. And too close to cut. Not the best of shot selections. Syed Haider Wasi Shah will be gutted with himself. It was the last delivery of the power play. And Syed has to depart. It's a big blow. Power play done and dusted. 50 for 2.
$50 for 2 after 6 overs. Just at the end of that power play, last ball, they lost an important wicket. Syed Haider bowled by Zubair. Wrapped on the pads a bit too high. There would have extra bounce there from Saifullah Noor. It's been quite superb. over the wicket. Saifullah Noor hitting the right areas. Saifullah Noor hitting the right areas consistently. He's been the pick of the bowlers for Volcano. He comes in at a stage after the power play, so he's got a bit of a cushion. Those fielders out there outside the ropes. He'll bowl a lot of slow bowls, lots of cutters. Let's have a look at the field. It's got point, cover, mid off in the ring on the offside, mid on and a mid wicket. Good captaincy having 5 fielders in the ring. New batter is Junaid Afridi. Beautifully played. He's technically one of the best around from 7 districts. Very compact, very positive player. Junaid Khan Afridi, and good form as well. 426 of 21 on the other end. Important stage of the game. They need to rebuild here. Need a solid partnership. What a delivery! What a ball! You can look at that ball again and again. What happened there? He's opened him up like a can of beans. Close to the wicket, Saifullah Noor. Oh, that's a jaffa. Really, it was fantastic stuff. He's in excellent form, Saifullah Noor. Again, another good delivery. There was no run there. Looking for that quick single, sent back. Fantastic bowling this. Just a single of the first 5. So the pressure is back on here. 7 districts opting to bat first. They know that they have to post a big score here, at least 180. So they'll be looking to push on. So far so good. This is a special over from Saifullah Noor. Can he finish it off in style? Hitting that seam, getting that movement. He's bowling a perfect length. Junaid has got his work cut out. Straight away towards third man. Just 2 of the over. 7 gone, 52 for 2. Zubair Khan continuing around the wicket. He's got that big wicket of Syed Haider, who plays spin so well. They're coming back for the second. They'll have to hurry. Well, a better throw would have had them in trouble there. Junaid Afridi working it on the onside. Coming back for that second. 54 for 2. Zubair Khan round the wicket. He plays the big shot. This is in the air. Has he cleared mid wicket? Oh, just he has. Toe end of the bat. That was a brave shot from Junaid Afridi. Taking on that mid wicket fielder. Took a bit of a risk, but he is a brave cricketer, Junaid Afridi. He pulls it off. He goes again. This could be a chance. Mid-off coming around. And he has made a meal of it. He overran there. That's an opportunity gone bagging here. Junaid Afridi gets a let off. Sliced up in the air. So things are happening thick and fast. Junaid looking to put the pressure back on the opposition. Good work this time from Ajay on the offside. That one just kept a little low. He hasn't bowled badly at all, but he's gone for 10. Should have had a wicket of Junaid Afridi. Beautiful arm ball. 8 overs gone, 62 for 2. Saifullah Noor will continue advancing down the pitch. Irfan trying to upset him with that shimmy down the pitch. Boy, he's bowling beautifully. They just need to be a little careful here against Saifullah Noor. They just need this partnership to flourish here and lay the platform for the big hitters to come. Short ball pulled away with control from Irfan. Just a single though. He's bowling with good pace here, Saifullah Noor. Really bending his back, getting the ball to seam. Excellent stuff here. $63 for 2. Evenly poised at the moment. Walked away on the onside. Good delivery again. Nipping it back off the seam. He's bowled in very good areas. Nothing short, nothing wide. He's been so good. He's been relentless with those lengths. Saifullah Noor. That's where the experience comes in as well. He's played a lot of cricket throughout his career. He's a wonderful bowler. improvisation there. It was an interesting shot from Irfan. Not where he intended. He wanted to go over the keeper's head or fine leg. End up getting it to third man. May have hit him on the gloves as well. $65 for 2. Junaid Afridi has shown that intent against Zubair in the previous over. Will he go after Saf? Played away on the offside. Another single. Singles coming in this over. Only 3 of them so far. Irfan 28 of 24. Normally strike rate is a lot higher than that, so he'll be looking to play a few shots here. Fourth quarter final of UPro Ramadan Rumble. 7 districts batting first against Volcano Sports Academy. Pulled away. This is high class bowling here from Saifullah Noor, giving absolutely nothing away. End of 9, 67 for 2. Zubair continuing here. Big slog sweep. Man is there, just short of him. It's Ajay. That's a big boundary towards mid wicket for the left hander. From this end, pavilion end, it's a big hit. You'll have to really hit it cleanly to clear mid wicket. Junaid Afridi, shorter boundaries for him on the leg side. Goes and steers that one towards short third man and sneak through for a single. They're just working those ones at the moment. But a big shot is not far away. Irfan, that is the matchup. But he's got to take few risks here. I think the best option for him, not much spin if he can go straight down the ground. Oh, that is close. Very, very close. That's going to be a very interesting replay. He was in 2 minds there. Let's have a look. Lag bias is the signal. Oh, may have just struck him outside the line. He was going for that switch hit. Then he opted to bail out. Clever bowling from Zubair. Close thing. Benefit of the doubt. It just may have struck him outside the line. Nicely bowled. Should be a wide offside off stump. Yes. Well. Clearly getting a little frustrated here. Zubair, he's got to stay calm. He's bowling beautifully. Struck brilliantly. Lot of territory to cover for long off fielder. He doesn't get to it. Glorious cover drive from Junaid Khan Afridi. It was full and it was quick. It was in the arc. Just crashed through covers for 4. Slog swept for 6. It's coming to us here in the com box. What a strike from Junaid. He's making the difference here. Excellent strike. Shorter part of the ground, tough shot to execute, but brilliantly hit. Flighted, that is one of his strengths. That slog sweep. Junaid Afridi is providing this innings the much needed impetus. 4-6. 81 for 2. He's trying to put the pressure back on the bowler. Nicely bowled. Steered away on the offside. Junaid will keep strike. 10 gone, 82 for 2. $82 for 2. More spin. It's Malik Wasim. Comes in. Different bowler to Zubair Khan. Bit more over the top. Bit slow through the air. Kamranatha trying to get the angles right. This will be inviting for the left-hander to go through the leg side with the angle. Right away on the offside for a single. Irfan has worked hard for his 31 of 28. Now that he's worked hard, he needs to really go big here and cut loose because so much batting to come. Aftab Alam, Hafiz Almas, Sakhir Khan. Oh, he was making room. That's nicely bowled. Very important stage of the game for both the teams. Beautiful batting conditions here at the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. That's nicely bowled by Wasim into the surface. Good work there from Shakib. It'll be very interesting to see how Kamranatha goes about rotating his bowlers. He's got 1 over remaining from Zia Mukhtar. He's got 1 over remaining from Zubair. 2 overs from Saifullah. Wasim has just started off here into his first over. He goes for it. This is a chance. And taken. It's Ghulam Murtaza. Brilliant catch. Made it look ridiculously easy with those big buckets hands. And Volcano Sports Academy, they've broken through here. Important wicket. Wicket of Irfan, who was well settled at the crease. Was looking to break free. Wasim strikes. Big blow. 3 down for 85 as he shuffles across the crease and he goes straight down the throat of that fielder at square leg. Ghulam Murtaza takes a simple catch. 85 for 3 after 10.5 overs. They got an important wicket. A wicket of Irfan that brings Aftab Alam to the middle. Good form of late. Aftab Alam. Dot ball to finish. 11 done. 85 for 3. Spare continuing here. He's been very, very impressive. He's bowling a beautiful length. Bowling at a very good pace as well. He goes for it. This is a chance. And put down. Who was the culprit there? And that's a rare sight. It's Mohammad Wasim, who's one of the best fielders one has ever seen here in this part of the world. Diving forward and he puts it down, and that has gone through for 4. Clearly disappointed. Junaid Afridi living a charmed life here. He goes through extra cover now. He's backing himself. Junaid Afridi. Fortune favors the brave. 2 chances in this innings. This time he made room and opened up the offside. Such a positive player. You feel for Zubair. He would have had him earlier. 2 chances going down. Nicely bowled, pushed away on the offside. This could be a curtains. No, little fumble again. The fielding from Volcano clearly not up to the mark. When you're playing a knockout game, you have to be at your absolute best, and they've made few errors. 2 drop catches, few moments here and there in the field. Well, that's not a good sight. I think there's a little bit of blood coming through. May have splitted a finger here. You will have some medical attention as we will take a short break. 94 for 3. Play resumes after that injury to Zubair as he cuts. Good bit of work there from Shakib. That hit him hard on the thumb. This is his right thumb there. He's been quite unlucky. Zubair, he's bowled beautifully. Those figures won't suggest. Sharp on the offside. Not the fumble. They've been touch sloppy in the field. 12 overs done. 96 for 3.
Zubair Khan, he's done for the night. He's picked up 1 wicket. And it's going to be Wasim Anwar, was very economical in the first he bowled. Left arm spinner. A lot is expected from Wasim Anwar. Needs to rise to this occasion, step up in this big game. Talking about Aftab Alam, he's just walked in the middle. So he has that privilege to spend some time in the middle. They have gotten the runs on the board, 97 in 12. That's a very good score. And considering you still have a lot of batting depth, there's still Hafiz Almas, Saghir, Aftab Javed. So the stage is set for them. Well, he's using the crease beautifully here. Wasim Anwar came slightly wideish. So he's really trying to create those angles at the moment. And yeah, talking about Mohammad Wasim, he's dropped an absolute sitter. How costly could that prove? Time will tell. But this is turning out to be quite a handy knock by Junaid Khan. 38 in just 25 and 3 boundaries and a couple of huge sixes. They would be eyeing somewhere around 190, even 200. They have the power. They've got the firepower of 2 strong hitters of the ball. Goes hard, it's in the air. Oh, very close to Shakib. Well, it's gone for a maximum. And now they've decided they'll shift gears. And Wasim Akram has been tonked down the ground for a maximum. It's a lovely stroke. Quite fittingly using his feet, coming down, getting through the line. And Shakib had no chance whatsoever. And also with that 6, 7 districts have reached the 100. So 105 now. And the projected score would say somewhere around 185. And I don't think so. That's what they're looking for. They will be eyeing more than 200. That's been cut away to precision. So it's turning out to be a very expensive over already. 13 have been picked up and still 2 more deliveries to go. This was the over they were looking for. And it's Aftab Alam joining the party. It's a glorious stroke. It was onto the stumps, but still he went low and cut that beautifully, bisecting the 2 fielders. All of a sudden now the runs are coming thick and fast for 7 districts. That's a much better delivery. And a rare dot ball. And 7 districts after winning the toss. That decision certainly has gone in their favor. The stage is set for the next batters to come. Swept away, but straight to the fielder. Safe down there. Good throw, but he's made it safely in the end. It's 13 gone, 110 for 3. Another talented bowler has been introduced at a very vital stage. Just when the batters are deciding to cut loose, there's a challenge for Shakib. It's not going to be easy to keep these two batters quiet. Oh, a bit of a stutter. And careful, Junaid. They've already played a magnificent knock. And he's on the verge of scoring a 50, and that too in the all-important knockout quarterfinal. Mind you, it's the fourth quarterfinal. We are down to the business end. And tomorrow is the big day. It's the couple of semi-finals will be played. And day after tomorrow, on the 6th of March, is going to be the big day, the grand finale. Back of the hand delivery and well read by Junaid, takes a single. There's so much expectancy now by Shakib. I remember one of the domestic tournaments here conducted in Abu Dhabi. He was absolutely magnificent. Came into ball in tough situations. Was given a task and he was spot on. He won a few games with the ball. Shakib. And yet again, Kamran Atta holding his 4 overs, and he's brought him at a stage where the batters are deciding to cut loose. That's a beautiful delivery, and Shakib has straight away created an impact and he's picked up a big wicket in the form of Aftab Alam. And that was a poor stroke. A ball was going away from him and playing it away from his body, getting outside edge, and in the end has lost his wicket in the process. Look at this, it was too wide. There was no need to play at that. It was always going to go away from him, fetching it far away from him. And keeper Kamran Atta, the captain, makes no mistake. It's 112 for 4. Well, losing a wicket at a very unopportune time is 7 districts. Just when they wanted Aftab Alam to stay in the middle, he's perished. And it's none other than Shakib. He was held back. And that's the reason, because Kamran Atta, he knew this is the phase where 7 districts batter will actually look to go for those big strokes. Will look to shift gears. And this is where Shakib, he becomes so deceptive. He's got those excellent variations, back of the hand delivery. And those cutters make life so tough for the batters in the center. And talking about 7 districts, well, they've got a couple of big hitters to come after this. They've got the likes of Sagir. Of course, Hafiz Almas is sitting in the dugout, raring to come in next. So one thing they need to ensure now, 7 districts, they keep up the momentum going in their favor. The rhythm is so far going in their favor. So all they have to do is just keep on looking for those boundaries. They don't want to be going in that shell where they would be looking to be comfortable with those singles and doubles. Because bare minimum against Volcano Sports Academy, you should be eyeing somewhere around 190, even 200, knowing that you still have the likes of Saghir Khan in the dugout, and of course Hafiz Almas. And also to add, Farhan Khan of S2 can talk a few. That's been cut away nicely. It's in the gap. It's a lightning quick outfield. And that's a marvelous stroke. Aftab Javed, he's just made his way in the center. And this shot is certainly going to give him a lot of confidence in the middle. It's a lovely stroke. Yeah, just getting a little predictable here, Shakib. Once again, going for that variation. But Aftab stood tall, waited right till the end, and then just cut it away to precision. It's 14 gone, 118 for 4. Right then, this is a surprising change. They've opted to go with Mohammad Wasim. We don't really see him bowl much in domestic, of course. He's a current UAE national player. Mohammad Wasim is more like a celebrity here in the UAE. Has played a lot of franchise cricket as well. So does have that experience on his shoulders. Just his presence in the ground makes such a difference. His aura makes so much count in the middle. And that's the reason Kamran Atta is just gone to Mohammad Wasim, giving one over to see if he can get any kind of assistance and hint of movement from this wicket. Because we have seen the fast bowlers initially, Zia Mukhtar. He was absolutely phenomenal, was getting a bit of bounce, and also Ajay Dharnia. He too was really swinging the ball sharply in towards the right-handers. He made life tough for Mohammad Irfan early on. And also talking about Junaid, I think his batting technique in this match has been simply impeccable, showing a perfect blend of grace and power at the same time. Oh, beautifully bowled. Agonizingly close to that outside edge of Aftab. He seems to be perplexed. That ball just holding its line and going straight. I think he was just trying to play for the swing. It went straighter, and lucky Aftab, he didn't get any part of bat. This is crashed towards the cover region. There's protection down there. Ghulam Murtaza does well. Singles is not really going to harm Team Volcano Sports Academy. What they need to ensure is stop the run flow of the boundaries and the maximums. And if they can restrict them to somewhere below 170, Volcano Sports Academy are going to take that any day, because they've got a really strong batting depth. Of course, after the inclusion of Mohammad Wasim, it just makes vast difference. Lovely delivery. That is really smart bowling we're witnessing by Mohammad Wasim. Just try to shuffle across the stumps, and that's where Mohammad Wasim, he just targeted his pads and followed him. So nothing much a batter could have done there. It's turned out to be quite a decent over. Just the 4 runs is all Mohammad Wasim has offered. Yeah, something's got to give now. Brilliant. This has turned out to be a magnificent over in the favor of Volcano Sports Academy. Just the 5 runs coming in. It's 15 gone. 123 for 4. Right then, we are down to the last 5 overs of this innings, and it is going to be Shakib to continue. And I'm pretty much optimistic that the message will be loud and clear from the dugout and the management. Go for it now. You've got strong batters to come. Let's go big. He goes hard. He goes long. It's a couple of bounces into the fence. And this is a magnificent start to this over. Shakib is just getting a little predictable now. Those variations is not really working for him. Once again, a cutter, and Aftab, he was sitting and waiting for it. And he's absolutely pumped it down the ground for a boundary. Yeah, there's going to be an added pressure on Shakib. It's just never a pleasant feeling when you bowl the first ball of the over and you're being hit for a boundary. And as we speak, he's made a change in the field. So now he's got a long off in position, and the third man comes in the circle. Beautifully played. That is a glorious stroke along the carpet. It's a perfect example, not really overhitting the ball, just the sublime timing. And a couple of more runs added to the tally. So already 6 have been picked up in these 2 deliveries. We might just be in for a big over. So last 28 more legal deliveries remaining. How many more can they get? Bare minimum 65. It's a very good wicket to bat on, and especially under the lights when you play and come out to bat in the last inning. The ball does tend to come onto the bat nicely. Slashed away, but there's protection. Only a single. So it just seems like both the batters have now decided, right, it's high time. We've already gotten the runs on the board. You've got Saghir and Hafiz Almas padded up and raring to go inside. Let's just try to go big and shift gears. Such a vital game for both the sides. Mind you, it's the 4th quarter final. We already know our 3 first semi-finalists. And this is a battle within a battle. High in the air. And this time Wasim makes no mistake. Shakib is jubilant. They needed to disengage this partnership because this partnership was growing in confidence and in stature. And just when Junaid Khan decided to cut loose, he's found the fielder, and Mohammad Wasim, earlier dropping a catch, makes no mistake this time. Has gobbled this down. It was there to be hit, but that back of the hand delivery, that's where it's a problem for the batter and finding the fielder. It's 130 for 5. Right there, in losing a wicket at an inopportune time. Drifting down the leg side will be a leg by. So another new batter walks in the middle. Of course, Saghir Khan needs no introduction. Of course, he's played franchise cricket as well, was part of the ILT20, was representing the Gulf Giants, so made a name for himself. So that's where now his services are definitely required. The captain needs to step up and lead from the front and create an example. It's hit hard. That's come right off the middle of the bat. He has gotten a solid connection, and that's out of here. It's a brilliant shot. It was turning out to be a decent over until this last delivery turned into a half volley, and he's absolutely clobbered this for a maximum. It's 16 gone, 137 for 5. Saghir Khan to face the likes of Mohammad Wasim. This is going to be a good little contest. Oh, that is a horrid delivery to say the least, and job well done, Kamranata. He certainly saved a few runs for his team. And Saghir, he is one of those batters who really fancies to play against medium pace bowlers who don't really bowl with a lot of pace. So this is where I think the stage is set for the captain. He has been short of form, short of runs, But what a perfect opportunity for him to really showcase his talent and show what he's made of. Saghir Khan, we know he's such a powerful striker of the ball. He is a powerhouse and he's a big match player. He needs to fire. It's 140 now on the board and still 22 or beg your pardon, 21. Not the best of deliveries once again. Just waiting for the signal of the umpire. Yeah, let's call that as a wide. So Mohammad Wasim just struggling to find his right line. It just looks like he's trying to target onto the block hole, onto the stumps. And losing the plot. So Kamran Atta, the captain, he's shown trust and faith in Mohammad Wasim by giving him another go. Ball well in the first over, outside edge, and lucky. It's Atta Rahim in the short third position. Singles is not going to be a big problem for Volcano Sports Academy. And now you can just sense the urgency coming in from the men in orange. They know it's high time. We need to go all out. We need to bring our A game and go all guns blazing. It's the right time now. Beautifully bowled. This is very smart bowling. Mohammad Wasim, of course, he's a part-time bowler. You don't really see him bowl much. But of course, his experience counts so much. And that's where we really need to give credit to Kamran Atta. His leadership on the field has been so inspiring. He's getting the best out of his teammates in the middle. That's been pulled away with authority, but he's found the fielder. This is a huge moment in the game and Saghir Khan can't believe his luck. Mohammad Wasim strikes in his second over and he's gotten the big fish. It was a short delivery. Saghir, he had all the time in the world to rock back and hit it wherever he wanted to. But there was one fielder in the deep and he found him to perfection. That's a lovely take. It's Zia Mukhtar, one of the safest fielders in the house. He's not going to drop those. So another one bites the dust. And it's Saghir Khan, the latest victim. He goes back after scoring just the 2 runs. It's 143 for 6. Well, this is turning out to be a handy over for the men in blue. It's Mohammad Wasim getting the all-important wicket of the captain Saghir Khan. And in walks the big unit. He's a big bloke. Hafiz Almas Ayub. The middle order batters, they have laid the foundation. They've set the platform. And Hafiz Almas Ayub, he needs to fire. He needs to get his team to somewhere around 180, 190. Bare minimum against Volcano. There's Kamran Atta, Mohammad Wasim, Shakib. They've got so many batters. Oh my word, what just happened there? Mohammad Wasim just lost his control and balance, and good to see that he's okay. There is a bit of dew out there. It's a bit muggy and damp conditions out there. And that's the reason he slipped. So Kamran Atta can see the funny side of it. Not so much Mohammad Wasim. Where you don't want Mohammad Wasim to be getting injured. In terms of course, he's one of the stars of the UAE cricket. That swung late. Yeah, good call. Just did a bit too much. Trying to swing the ball from the 4th and the 5th stump channel. And getting that extravagant, exaggerated movement off the seam. Too many wides in this over. It's a never-ending over. It's been worked away towards deep at wicket. Aftab will take a single and retain strike in the next over. It's 17 gone, 147 for 6. Well, they've made a bowling change. They've opted to go with Ajay Dharnia. So it seems like he's going to be bowling the 18th over and the last over. And Zia Mukhtar most likely is going to be bowling the penultimate over. I don't really think we're going to see Mohammad Wasim back into the attack. And even Shakib was slightly expensive in the last over. So it has to be Zia bowling the penultimate alongside Ajay. Glorious. That is a magnificent shot. Elegance personified. It's just a simple little push by Aftab Javed. Not overhitting the ball. And have a look at the lovely balance when he played that shot. It's a low full toss and just a simple push. And the timing did the rest. It's a lightning quick outfield, so you do get value for your shots the moment you hit in those gaps. So this is what is needed. They needed a good start to the over. And extra added bit of pressure on Ajay Dharnia. He's been struck for a boundary. This might just be the over they were looking for. 150 comes up on the board. Full toss once again. He's chipped it towards long on. Only a single. Now this is going to be a very interesting phase. Hafiz Almas against Ajay. And mind you, I have seen Hafiz Almas, what he does to medium paces. I've seen him hitting 3 to 4 sixes on the trot in the past, in the last season. And he's absolutely severe. Once Hafiz Almas unleashes and gets his beast mode on, it just becomes so difficult to stop him. Sharp delivery, and I think that's going to be a wide. Yep, rightfully so. It's way above the headline of Hafiz Almas. So already it's turning out to be a good over. 6 runs in the first couple of deliveries. This might just be the over they were targeting and trying to get big runs out of it. Hafiz Almas, can he make the difference? Can he make his team reach somewhere around 190? Even 200 if Hafiz Almas stay in the middle. That's close. That's very close. And I think it just pitched outside leg. That is what has saved him. Otherwise, it was crashing onto the stumps. Oh, I think he's got some bat on it. For a moment, I thought it's going to be a leg by. The umpire indicating that he's got some part of bat. Good delivery though by Ajay Dharnia. Pitched in a perfect length. Hint of inward movement. We're into the 18th over and still Ajay, he is getting the ball to swing in towards the right-handers. Oh, that is a poor delivery. Yeah, that's what happens when you know you're bowling to the likes of Hafiz Almas. It just makes you do unusual things in the middle. You try to do a bit too much and get carried away. And that's what's happening in this over. Even in the last over, we saw Mohammad Wasim. Yes, he did pick up a wicket, but then he was very expensive if it comes to the extras he's given. And a total of 17 extras have been given in this innings. It struck hard, and Ajay getting his hand in the way could have been an absolute blinder of a take. And I hope he's okay, because you don't want to be getting into the firing line when Hafiz Almas strikes hard. But Ajay, he's a strong bloke and he's done well. So just the boundary coming in the first delivery of this over. Otherwise, he hasn't bowled all that badly. So on each and every delivery now, you'll see that the batters will try to take down the bowlers. That's a dot delivery, and Aftab Javed's just having a look at the umpire. I think he just shuffled across the stump slightly, and that put a doubt in the mind of the umpire, and I believe it was a good decision. So it's an excellent comeback by Ajay Dharnia, and he would love to finish off strong. Just ensure you don't overpitch. Don't bowl in the slot. You need to bowl just at the back of the length. Just like that. That is a very good delivery. Not much the batters could have done on that occasion. And that's the end of the 18th over. We're going down to the last two. It's 158 for 6. Well, I assumed it's going to be Zia Mukhtar to be bowling the penultimate over, but the captain has thought otherwise and he's gone to Saifullah, the left-arm speedster. It's going to be another wide. This has been an area of concern for Volcano Sports Academy. We've seen a lot of extras already been given. And once again, joining me in the comm box is going to be my co-comm, Asghar Khan. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Awais Ali. Well, it's been an area of concern for most bowlers, but this is not the time to be bowling those wides. He's bowled beautifully. Saifullah Noor, none for 8. He's got a very important job to do here. Aftab Javed is looking good on 29. Gives himself room, steers that one on the offside. Will just be a single.
I think that was a very smart delivery by Saifullah. He saw Aftab Javed. He tried to create some room. I wanted to hit it over the cover region. And Saif following him, bowling onto his body line, and nothing much Aftab could have done. This is where, as a batter, you really need to improvise. If he's bowled you onto your body line, you could just whipped it away towards the leg side, knowing that the fine leg is in the circle.
I think this stage of the game, you got to take few risks. Like you said, you have to manufacture shots. Only after this delivery, only 10 legal deliveries remaining, and you want to maximize another 25. Then it could become all sort of that stiff run chase, 180 mark in a knockout game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more on that, Asghar Khan. It's such a belter of a track, so bare minimum, you need to get above 180. And I think if Volcano Sports Academy can keep them under 180, they're going to take that any day, having the batting depth as well for them.
Oh, absolutely. So far, they've done really well. Not with deliveries like this. This is great presence of mind from Hafiz Almas to sneak in for an extra run there. That's excellent cricket.
Yeah, coming back to your point, this is exactly what you were saying. You need to take your chances. You need to take those risks. And this is what Hafiz Almas did. And you would want Hafiz Almas to take the majority of the strike at this stage of the game. Because we know what destruction and havoc this man can cause. Still 10 more legal deliveries to go. Lovely delivery. What do you do when you get these kind of deliveries right in the block hole? And Hafiz Almas completely beaten.
A terrific delivery. And I just feel Awais Ali may have come around. I just may have missed that trick. Not bowling Saifullah Noor right through. I would have given him 4 overs. The way he's bowled, first spell 2 overs, just 8 runs, and he will be ending up only bowling 3 overs. So those sort of little things in a game like this, he's captained the side brilliantly, but I think the way on the day, it's about the form. Saifullah Noor is really bowled his heart out.
Spot on there, Asghar Khan. Beautifully bowled once again. And only a single, so runs are difficult to come by. Yeah, you make a good point. I think Mohammad Wasim, when he bowled his second over, that was somewhere which I believe it wasn't really required. You could have gone to Saifullah, because Mohammad Wasim, mind you, he gave a lot of wides in that over. So I think how many was it? Was it 6? Yeah, 6 wides. That is a lot in one single over. You see 6 wides in one innings. And Wasim, he was struggling to control the swing which he was getting in offer. So, couple of important deliveries coming up.
He's used 7 bowlers and he's looked the best. Well, that is a fine shot. Great placement. Don't bother to run for those. That's a fast outfield.
Well, this is what Aftab Javed was trying to do from ball 1 in this over. He knew that there's nobody patrolling on that offside region. The fielders are in the circle in the 30 yards. So that's where he was always willing to try to clear the inner fielders and finally getting success at getting 4 vital runs for his side.
Full marks for the commitment. That desperation, that dive, that tells you that they're really up for the contest. It will be exciting. Every single ball in this context of the game. Nice away. Steer towards wide is third man. He'll keep the strike. 19 gone. 169 for 6. 19 overs, 169 for 6. The last over of the innings from the pavilion, and it's going to be Ajay, who starts off with a shortage delivery in the air. Square leg, pedals back. It's Malik Wasim. And they sneak through for another couple here. What you reckon, looking at the conditions? What is a good score of Asali?
Well, when you are playing against Volcano Sports Academy and when you know that batting depth they possess and also an inclusion coming in Mohammad Wasim, and looking at the wicket, we've been here for the last 2 weeks. We have seen how the wicket plays, especially under the lights. It becomes very easy to chase down totals. And also the dew factor might play a huge role. That's been flicked away. He is absolutely dismissed from his presence. What a magnificent shot to get 6 important runs.
Talk about the firepower in this batting lineup. Talk about the big hitters, Hafiz Almas, Saghir Ahmed. But this boy, he does pack a punch. What innings coming in from him. 43 of 22. Just at the back end, Ajay has just lost it for a moment. Going for that Yorker. He bowls lots of slow deliveries. I'm surprised that he's gone away from his strength.
Yeah, spot on there, Asghar Khan. And looking at the stature of Aftab Javed, he's not a big man by any means. Look at his forearms. And it's just a flick of the wrist. I'm not too sure from where did he generate all that power. And that just traveled a long, long way. It seems like we've also lost the ball.
Well, that one has just disappeared. Coming back to Aftab Javed, yes, he's not a big unit as most of others are, but he's a wonderful timer of the ball. And he's got a great stick in his hand. I'll tell you a story about that later on. He's got a wonderful piece of willow in his hand. And look at Almas go. Superb stuff. Kamran Atta, underarm just hit his shoulder and the big man is down.
That's not good news because there's still 3 more legal deliveries remaining, and also Hafiz Almas is going to come on to bowl in the next innings. Let's see what just happened there. It was Hafiz Almas who wanted a single desperately and unintentionally. Kamran Atta throwing that and has struck Hafiz Almas hard. He's going to get some medical attention though. Well, good news for 7 districts. He seems to be okay. Hafiz Almas, he's a strong bloke. Ajay steaming in once again. Fuller delivery, wanted to send this to outer space. He's asking a polite inquiry to the umpire as to why wasn't given that a wide. Because it was within the tram line. It was a good decision.
Yeah, back to the change of pace, which is renowned for. Ajay does bowl those slow deliveries with great amount of control and perfectionist. This stage, he needs perfection as far as his skills is concerned, because if he misses length, it will disappear. Almas will feel like he missed out on that one. Great running though, coming back for the second.
Well, it's such a crunch game. I would have really loved to send Hafiz Almas up the order. Give him some time to settle in, at least 4 to 5 deliveries. It's just too much to ask for every time. You can't really expect Hafiz Almas every time to just come in and fire for you from the word go.
That is also a very interesting observation from Owais Ali, and it makes a lot of sense when you have plenty of big hitters. It's not a bad choice to throw one of them in the mix early. Will they come back for the second this time? No. Good fielding.
Well, before we head to the next innings, you were about to just share a story, Asghar Khan.
Yeah, the story of the willow he's using, Aftab Javed, that is a very special one. And his owner, Muhammad Haider, who has been very kind to providing some wonderful sticks to these guys. That does pink off. It is a beautiful bat. The other day I saw.
Yeah, no doubts on that. The way he's batted, it just is a testament to the fact that it is a very good willow he's holding. Swing and a miss. Aftab goes for a single, and Hafiz Almas will be on strike for the last delivery, or is it the end of the innings? Well, it's over. So it's 183 is what Seven Districts have scored. I personally feel that they will believe they are still 15 to 20 runs short. They were in such a commanding position when Junaid Khan, Aftab Alam, they were going berserk. But then the bowlers, I think they've done a magnificent job to restrict them to 183. Well, that's how things have panned out. Luqman Faisal, a sorry departure once again, couldn't really contribute. Mohammad Irfan, good cameo, 31 in 29. And Syed Haider, just not his evening. Junaid Khan, he stood out tall, 42 in 30. Aftab Alam, 15 runs in 9. And then Aftab Javed coming in and playing a match-winning knock, 43 in just 23. And they've managed to score a respectable total of 183 in the all-important quarter-final.
As far as bowling is concerned, 1 wicket at the top for Zia Mukhtari, dismissed Luqman Faisal. 1 wicket for Zubair without luck. He had a couple of chances going down. 2 wickets there for Shakib, was touch expensive. 1 wicket for Muhammad Wasim and 1 wicket for Wasim Anwar. And Saifullah also bowled his heart out. None for 18 of his 3 overs. 23 extras and some sloppy fielding will they regret if they don't get home in this semi-final, quarter-final against Seven Districts. Volcano Sports Academy, they will require 184 to get. It will be a mouth-watering contest as we take a little break and back with the run chase.
Welcome back once again, viewers. We are set for this fascinating run chase. 183 is what they've managed in the allotted 20 overs. And I think Volcano Sports Academy, they've done well in the latter part of the innings, restricting them below 190. Because at one stage, it looked like they were on the verge of scoring somewhere beyond 200. So now, over to the batters. It's going to be Wasim Anwar and Ataur Rahim, the two openers, have come out to bat. So Mohammad Wasim, he's been held back. Right then, first delivery coming up for Farhan, steaming in. Lovely delivery. That is a beautiful ball shaping away from Wasim Anwar. It was more like a nervous poke.
Yeah, great start here from the tall, lanky fast bowler. When he gets it right, boy, he's a real handful. And this opening burst from Owais and Farhan in this game, Wes, I have a feeling that will really be a huge passage of play for both teams.
Yeah, you make a very valid point. This is where I think a lot will be decided already in the first 6 overs. That which way is this match heading? Because for Farhan and Awais, we know these are the two bowlers who really caused the damage early on by picking those early wickets. Awais Khan, the left arm speedster, will bring the ball in, and of course Farhan Khan will use his height, and of course he bowls in those early 140s. That quick he is.
Absolutely. I think from a Volcano point of view, even if they don't go at the rate of knots, somewhere around 40 for one at max, I think we got a game on our hands. But if you lose 2 3 early wickets, it's going to be hard work. That rate will climb all the time. Original is already, that required rate is well over 9. So at the same time, if you keep on losing wickets in a knockout game, that will make it really tough. And that will be the aim for 7 districts, to strike early and strike big.
Couldn't agree more on that. You need to ensure you don't lose wickets in the power play. Beautifully bowled and equally well played by Ataur Rahim, letting the ball come to him, playing with a straighter bat, getting in the line of the ball.
I think that will be the key for Taurheem. The first game of the tournament, he scored a half century. And in that game, even he was looking to hit the ball hard. I think that extra bit of pace of Farhan and Awais, these guys, you can afford to play square of the wicket. Wait for the ball to come to you.
Yeah, that should be the right approach. You shouldn't be looking to go after the bowling. Let the ball come to you. Yeah, this has been one area of concern. Coming back to your point, we've seen Ataur Rahim, nothing to take away. He's a very good batter, a stylish left-handed batter, but at times he just gets a little carried away. I mean, that last shot he just played now, don't really think that was required.
I think it's about getting into your work. And when you're playing genuine pace, I think on good wickets, it's about timing the ball. At times, he has the tendency to just lose his shape in the last delivery, just trying to really hit it hard. That's where the problem lies at time. Got to settle down here. Just like that. Look at that. Open the face and run it down to third man.
Yeah, that is much more like it by Ataur Rahim. I mean, you're not just facing any ordinary bowler who's bowling in his 115s, 120s. You're facing the likes of one of the quickest bowlers here in the UAE domestic circuit, Farhan Khan. Of course, he just played ILT20 lately here in UAE, was making headlines, made a name for himself. So that's where, as a batter, you really need to get a feel onto your bat. You can't just close your eyes, come down the track, and just try to slog Farhan Khan. More often than not, you're not going to really find much success.
It's about getting into good position and playing quality cricketing strokes against that sort of pace. Very good start from Farhan. 2 for none. It's going to be Awais Khan. Left arm over. Predominantly will be swinging the ball away from Ata Rahim. Oh, he's brought one back and nicely tucked away. He just needs to relax here in the middle. They can afford to take a little bit of time, look to play quality cricket strokes, because the pitch is a good one and the outfield is fast. Brand new ball, all you need to find gaps.
Absolutely. So, and these two in the middle, they just need to ensure they set the tone. Don't try to be over aggressive and over ambitious against Farhan and Awais Khan. Just stay in the middle. Ensure you don't really expose Mohammad Wasim, Kamran and Ghulam too early. If you can just get 35-40 in 6-7 overs, that's completely fine. This is hit hard. And was that a catch? Has he put that down? Oh my word. We'll have to wait and see how costly could this be proving. And who's the culprit? It's the captain himself.
Oh, well, that went straight to him. Went straight down his throat. Perfect height. And he's one of the best fielders, as most of them are in this squad of 7 districts. That's a big let off here for Wasim. We will look at the replay in a minute. This time sliced it through the offside. Wasi giving chase and just pulled in time. Not great running between the wickets either. Only 2 they managed.
That is much more like it from Wasim Anwar. It was marginally short. A lot of width was offered, and there wasn't any much of swing also on that last delivery he bowled. So 2 important runs have been added. This is going to be such an important passage of play. These 6 overs will really define as to how this game goes and to which favor will it go. Sharp bumper, dot delivery. So far Awais is doing a pretty decent job on the other end. Wasim and Ata, they need to just have that belief in themselves. I'm pretty much sure they will be under tremendous pressure.
Oh, obviously playing against top class attack. They have the potential. They've done it in the past for Volcano Sports Academy. I think they just need to settle. Look at Wasim Anwar. He's backing away, trying to manufacture a stroke. That is not required at the moment. Just let the ball come to you and look to pick your spots. Swinging away. That should be a wide, yeah. Given.
Well, seems like it's just bothering him when a left-hand batter is bowling. Usually Awais Khan, we see him picking up those early wickets when a right-handed batter is at crease. Brings in that booming in-swinger, gets those wickets more often than not. But now 2 left-handers. So it's just making him think which way he should swing the ball.
He's got a very good record, like you mentioned, against the right-handers. Again, into the surface. He's a clever bowler. Bowls lots of cutters.
Yeah, we were just discussing that they need to keep their wickets intact, but also they need to ensure that they don't let that required run rate creep more than 11-12 runs per over, because that's going to be tough for even the likes of Mohammad Wasim, Kamran, Ghulam Murtaza. So that's where they just need to keep up the momentum and really have faith in themselves, at least hit the loose deliveries, and that should have been hit for a boundary. It was short. There was no one towards the fine leg. Short delivery, and he's found the gap to perfection. That is much more like it from Wasim Anwar.
And this time he held his shape. Hits it past mid-off. That's good batting. This time he waited a fraction longer. Was into the surface, getting a little predictable there. Awais, and nicely creamed away through the offside. 10 for none after 2. Farhan Khan looked in great rhythm so far in his first over. At times in this tournament, he hasn't quite looked at his best, but today, from his body language, he is looking, oh, how do you play those? And as a batter, if you get one of those deliveries which pitched leg stump and went away from you, you just look at the wicket and appreciate the bowler. That's it. You just thank the Almighty that you're still out there.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more on that, Asghar Khan. I think that is what exactly what Atar Rahim did. There was a nod from the head from him saying, well ball, mate. I'm sure he will be a little nervous. You don't want Farhan Khan steaming at you at 140 kilometers per hour. Hit hard and lucky that he didn't time that. Otherwise, Saeed once again could have been in action.
One thing for sure, Atar Rahim is that sort of player who always looks to take the bowling on. He'll try to stay positive. One great ability he has that he forgets very quickly the previous delivery. That was a cracking delivery, beaten him all ends up, and still staying positive and looking to bounce back. But problem of late with him, he hasn't played much cricket at this level. He's been out with few niggles, and it's difficult to straight away get into that groove.
Yeah, I think it's a learning curve and an experience for the left-handed batter. And he should take this as a challenge. It's the all-important quarterfinal and he should be taking the responsibility on his shoulders. Yeah, coming back to your point, you made a very good point on regards to the good deliveries. You need to forget as quickly as you can. You don't want it to really get into your head and make you wonder. And is that out? Yes, it is. He's got the faintest of edges. Atar Rahim is walking back. And this is a big wicket going down.
Really a wild swing that was not needed. Eventually the discipline, that relentless line and length of Farhan got the better of him. Look at that, angled across, and he was trying to fetch it from off stump. Look at him, his head was all over the place. Could have gone for that cut shot. He's gone caught behind. 10 for 1. In comes Mohammad Wasim. What a great delivery! Farhan Khan has knocked him out. First delivery. That is one of the most beautiful in-swingers one can ever imagine of, and he's got the big fish. Wasim gone for a duck.
Oh my word. Have a look at this delivery. Look at that booming in-swinger. Wasim on the very first ball has been castled. Farhan Khan, you beauty. You've put your team in a commanding position and you've gotten the most important wicket of Volcano Sports Academy. It's Mohammad Wasim goes for a golden duck and 7 districts are right on the top. It's 10 for 2.
Ten for 2, Farhan Khan is on a hat-trick and he's got 2 slips. Now they're having a gully in as well. On a hat-trick, he's bowled one of the most beautiful in-swingers one can ever imagine, knocking over Mohammad Wasim. Will it be an in-swinger? Oh, that was the attempter, away swinger. High-class fast bowling from Farhan Khan. 3 overs, 10 for 2.
Well, what an eventful over we just witnessed. Farhan Khan, he is on fire. He was throwing thunderbolts at the batters. And what a rip squatter of a delivery it was to dismiss Mohammad Wasim on the very first ball he faced. In comes Awais. That one has been heaved away towards the cow corner. And it's going to be a long chase. He's given it up. So good start to the over. And it's been such an exciting start to this innings, Asghar Khan.
Exciting and absolutely breathtaking. We witnessed some great fast bowling from Farhan. Searching for swing. Wasim Anwar, he's a dangerous player. He will keep on playing his shots. And I think one slip goes out, comes into mid-wicket. That was a valiant chase. Such a fast outfield. And it's up to Kamran Atta, the captain of Volcano Sports Academy, to really get into the act here. It goes again in front of square. Back-to-back boundaries for Wasim Anwar.
Well, that's not the best of deliveries by Awais Khan. Having no protection in the deep mid-wicket, and he's opted to bang in short to Wasim. And he's so strong in those areas. That was 4 runs written all over at the moment it left his bat. A couple of bounces into the fence and a much needed boundary. So back-to-back boundaries coming in. And I just feel it's getting slightly difficult for Volcano Sports Academy. So much was dependent on the shoulders of Mohammad Wasim. They really needed his services tonight. Banged and shot. I think just is going to be a wide. The umpires looking at each other. Yeah, rightfully so. Called as a wide.
Yeah, that tennis ball once again. Tennis ball bounce in this surface. One of the over as well. Yeah, coming back to Mohammad Wasim. I think how great a player you are. Being there myself at times when you are new to the crease, when you get a first ball like that online, swinging late at 135, 140 plus, it's very, very difficult to get away from those kind of deliveries. And he's got a brute of a delivery.
100%. Even the best of the best in the business was absolutely bamboozled. That was literally an unplayable delivery. Yes, Farhan Khan bowled with a lot of speed. Yes, he got that swing. But something which is coming at you at 140 knots and swinging it right at the last split of a second, it just makes it so tough as a batter to really judge.
And that swung late as well. Also the accuracy of line direction. If that delivery slipped past leg stump, Wasim got a sighter. Next time he would be onto it in a flash. He's that good a player. In the air, this could be a chance mid-off. Oh, for a moment, I thought I'd just gone straight to him. It's Farman Ali there. Waited a fraction longer.
They're living dangerously in the middle. Volcano Sports Academy. Wasim Anwar, he wasn't in control when playing the short delivery. I have to ask you this question, Asghar Khan. You have seen a lot of Awais Khan. He was lately acknowledged by the great Rohit Sharma, the captain of Indian team. And he was praised. He was the sensation all over the social media. I will come back to my point after this delivery. Swing and a miss. So my question is, that interview I saw in Rohit Sharma, he tapped on his back and said, "You were trying to break my toes. That's how good you are with those beautiful in-swinging deliveries with the new ball." But now the question remains that I haven't seen Awais Khan, even in the last game and even in this game, he hasn't bowled any deliveries which has come onto the stump swinging in.
Come back in a minute about that question of Ali. Again, just straying onto the pads. That might just run away for another boundary. I think it's going to be leg bias, or did he got some bat on it? Yeah, he got some bat on it. So he's not allowing us to talk about that conversation. Let's have a look. Just straying onto the pads and worked away fine for 4. Yeah, he has got that ability. We have watched him numerous occasions bowling those full in-swinging Yorkers. For some reason in this tournament, yeah, I agree 100% regarding his returns in this tournament is not really up to the mark. He hasn't bowled those famous in-swingers bit like that. It's touch wide though. And 4 overs, 23 for 2. "23 for 2. This is excellent captaincy from Sergey. Why do I say that? Because he's gone for the kill. He knows that Kamran Atta is the man. If they can remove him, well, for me, 70% of the chances for Volcano Sports Academy hangs in balance, and that hangs on this man. Why? Because Kamran Atta, over the years, he's got a tremendous record of playing under pressure.
Spot on. I think Farhan Khan, even if he doesn't go on to pick up a wicket in this over, what's going to happen, that required run rate is going to creep up so quickly, because they still need a lot of runs. 161, and only 15 overs will be remaining after this. And also, of course, the likes of Wahab Hassan, the left arm spinner, Saghir, Hafiz Almas, they're going to just keep coming at you. So things are not really looking too bright at the moment for Volcano Sports Academy. Cut away nicely, but finding the fielder. Look at those figures, Asghar Khan.
This is absolute brilliant. Today, what we saw is somewhere close to his potential. I always had a feeling about Farhan Khan that often he bowls within himself, but boy, when he gets it right, he's a real match winner with the ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of twos at the moment on our screen. Farhan Khan 2 for 2 in 2.2. This is brilliant captaincy. He's going all out, Saghir Khan. Swing and a miss, playing it away from his body. This is going to be such a crucial phase. If they can pick up Kamran Atta, I think they will be literally breaking the backbone of Volcano Sports Academy.
Yeah, nervous times for if you're a Volcano Sports Academy fan. I'm sure in the dugout as well, there will be few nerves because they got still some batting left. They got Shakib Ahmed, the all-rounder, Shehan, the left-hander. So those two left-handers, Shehan and Shakib, they hold the key along with Kamran Atta, and this partnership, beats him again. Superb fast bowling.
I think the right approach should be to just see off his over. Don't try to hit too many shots against Farhan Khan. He's smiling, he's enjoying his outing, and why not? When you know that you're almost on the verge of maybe bowling the best spell in this tournament. He's bowled 16 deliveries. He's given just 2 runs against top quality batting. Hats off.
They're not able to lay bat on ball. He's bowled that well. Oh, he slashed it. There's no gully. Straight to third man, Aftab Javed. And his sigh of relief here because Kamran Atta gets off the mark on his 6th delivery and gets off strike. Possibly he's faced Farhan for the last time, at least for now.
Oh my word, this team, the men in orange, they become so destructive when they're on song, 7 districts. And this is the 7 districts we know. When they bring out their A game, no teams really compete with these men. 24 for 2. Into the 5th over, things are getting slightly tougher and tougher. They need one big over just to get back into the groove.
One big over, but this one big delivery coming up. That is going to be Farhan Khan. Got to see him off. Really steaming in. That is the first loose delivery he's bowled in entire spell. Just straying onto the pads, and it's going to be a wide. They got to lay the platform here. You got to weather the storm. They already lost 2 wickets. There's 2 left-handers still to come, Shehan and Shakib Ahmed. Those are all-rounders. Especially Shakib can bat as well along with Shehan. But the big man, I think, will be deciding factor later on this game, Ghulam Murtaza. But they got to lay the platform for him to come in and play those big shots.
Absolutely. But you would want Ghulam Murtaza to come when you need maybe 60, 65, not more than that. It's too early for him. Sharp bumper, deceiving Wasim Anwar yet again. Top notch over yet again by Farhan Khan. It's 5 gone, 25 for 2.
In comes captain Sahir Khan. He's pitched that one up, and Kamran Atta gets his first boundary. This is a very important spell from Sahir coming in as first change. The opening bowlers have built the pressure. He's got to maintain that pressure.
I really like the intent coming in from the captain, Kamran. You need to target some bowler at some stage because the game is running away from the hands very quickly. That required run rate crept up to almost 11. So maybe Sahir Khan, who hasn't had the best of the tournaments, has been struggling to find his form both with the bat and ball, could be targeted. And Kamran Atta has made his intentions clear.
That's a good delivery. That hurried him. That was the in swinger. Yeah, you make a very good point, Wesley. And they need to target someone. I think they can't just sit back and look for that survival mode. They got to stay positive. Yes, they've lost two important wickets, Ataur Rahim and particularly Wasim back in the hurt. But still, Kamran Atta out there. Wasim Anwar has played well enough. He's done the hard yards. Now he's got to play a significant role here. Again, hurried him. This time it's going to be close. But, direct hit was required. They are a sharp fielding side.
Yeah, you don't want to be challenging the rocket arm of Mohammad Irfan. And also ensure you don't lose a wicket at this stage. And that too, it will be such a sad story if you lose another wicket in a form of a run out. And it was the captain Kamran Atta who was running at the hot end.
Yeah, he was run out in the first game of the tournament as well. Very quick, but he's got to make that understanding work with Wasim Anwar, who's not the quickest. That one just came in sharply with the angle from round the wicket.
Well, this ball is doing a bit too much in this first 6 overs. That ball just getting that extravagant swing in the air and really came sharply to Wasim Anwar. Good news for Volcano Sports Academy that he's still there in the middle. He struck a few boundaries and they are in a desperate need to stitch up a partnership. At least stay there till the 10th over. Don't lose any more wickets. Good delivery once again. And they will take a single. We'll have to wait for the signal. Yeah, it's coming in the form of a leg bye.
Once again, round the wicket. It goes wide at the crease as well. Bowl those in swingers to the left hand and not giving him room. They held back a West for 2 overs. They bowled Farhan 3. So I presume this is going to be another change from the other end. It's going to be, one feels Hafiz Almas will come in because the ball is relatively new and he does get that movement away from the right-handers. They got plenty of options. Played away on the offside. Kamran Atta is the key here for Volcano Sports Academy. 6 overs done, 32 for 2.
Change in the bowling. It's going to be Hafiz Almas. So my commentator, my partner Asghar Khan called it right. The ball is still relatively new, so they've opted to go with Hafiz Almas straight away after the power play. That's been driven nicely, but he's got protection in the deep. It's such a important and a vital stage in this game. Both these men, Wasim and Kamran. So much is going to be dependent on their shoulders because they have lost those two important wickets. Atar Rahim, well, his innings wasn't going anywhere. He was struggling from the moment he came in. I was trying to target Farhan Khan, the speedster. The ball was going away from him and he was always trying to target towards the mid-wicket, which I believe wasn't the right approach. And then Mohammad Wasim, I think it was an unplayable delivery. Hit hard and so close to Luqman Faisal. So the boundaries are difficult to come by and the required run rate has now gone up to 11 runs per over. It's getting tougher and tougher. Volcano Sports Academy. The good news for them is that they've got wickets in their hand. They have 8 wickets. So all they need to do is have the belief in themselves. Just keep on rotating strike and try to find the odd boundary. Try to keep up with that required run rate. At least get 8-9 runs per over. This one has been hammered. One bounce into the fence. And Kamran Atta, the captain, is taking the charge. Hafiz Almas bowling slightly shorter and bit of width offered. And Kamran Atta, he's bounced on it beautifully, clearing his front leg. And he is very, very strong in those areas. Delightful stroke. And this is exhilarating stuff, to say the least, by the captain Kamran Atta. So much is dependent on him. All eyes on him. We have seen Kamran Atta taking his team out of difficult situations even in the past. And yet again, he's in a similar kind of situation where his team needs him to stay. Charges down the ground. And very lucky, Hafiz Almas was on the verge of picking up a wicket. Careful, Kamran Atta. Need to be a little cautious in the middle. Don't try to be reckless and over ambitious. Just wait for the loose deliveries. And that was a very good ball. It just looked like it was a premeditated shot coming in by Kamran Atta. He always wanted to come down the track, and that's where Hafiz Almas saw him and bowled it marginally short, and in the end it was a good length delivery. So it's a good little contest, and it seems like Kamran is going after Hafiz Almas. This is in the air. Oh, magnificent hit by Kamran Atta. He's not scared to bog down, and he's taking the charge now. What a fearless and a courageous approach coming in by the captain Kamran Atta. Such a sweet timer of the ball. He has middled this to perfection and just sailing over the boundary line for a much needed maximum for Volcano Sports Academy. They're not giving it up. It's a very formidable side. They are fighters. They will fight it out right till the end. It's been clubbed away and clubbed away towards the boundary. It's turning out to be a massive over, and Kamran Atta, he's turning on the heat. 16 runs have been looted, and this was the over Volcano Sports Academy were desperately after. Hafiz Almas is getting predictable. Too short, going for the variation, the roll of the fingers, and was read well early by Kamran Atta, clubbing it for a boundary. Good attempt though by Wahab Hassan. It's 7 gone, 48 for 2. But such an unconventional batter is Kamran Atta, but he's mighty effective. Sari to continue. Lovely delivery. The ball going away from Wasim Anwar. We saw in the first over where Saghir, he was tailing the ball in towards the left-hander Wasim Anwar. But this time in the very first ball, is just making him think and will definitely make him in two minds which way is the ball going to swing. What a fantastic over coming in. Breathtaking stuff by Kamal Atta, the captain leading from the front. Short delivery. This is in the air. And takes it. What a brilliant take down there in the deep. And Saghir Khan strikes. Wasim Anwar, just when he decided to cut loose and join the party alongside his captain, he's found the fielder in the deep. So it's a massive moment and a much needed breakthrough because this partnership was looking threatening. Good little delivery. Short. And Wasim trying to pull him, got a lot of elevation, not the distance. It's 48 for 3. Shihan Dilshan is the new man who's walked at number 5 position. And I can tell he will be feeling the heat. He will be under the pump, under pressure. Because they need almost 11 runs per over. So doesn't really have much time to settle in. And I think the right approach should be by Shihan to give the strike to Kamran Atta because he's striking beautifully. Or even maybe they can have this option as well that they can send someone at this point and just ask him to play freely. A pinch hitter to come in and try to get those 25-30 runs. It's a gamble, but maybe it can just pay off in their favor because they need desperate runs. They need one big over just to steady things in the center. And so far, Saghir Khan, the captain, is taking the charge. So it's going to be captain versus the captain. Saghir Khan Afridi to Kamran Atta. This is going to be a battle within a battle. He's got a deep third man. He's got a deep mid wicket. Deep square leg, deep cover. And he's got a long on position. So the mid on is in the circle and the fine leg is in the circle. Short delivery, it's been crashed. It's racing away towards the boundary. Lovely stroke. What a cracking sound it made from the bat. It was straight out of the screws. That's a super shot by Kamran Atta, the captain. Too short. And he has absolutely dismissed it from his presence. Getting 4 more vital runs. Astonishing batting here by Kamran Atta. And he's really taking the charge and matters in his own hands. What a game of cricket we are witnessing. So much on the line. It's the all-important quarter-final we're watching. And one of the best renowned sides here in the UAE are locking horns and battling it out to reach the next stage, which is the semi-finals. You already know our 3 teams who have qualified. It's Karwan CC, TVSL Vision Shipping, and of course Abu Dhabi Smashes winning the early game today. So just in a couple of hours or so, we will be knowing which is the 4th team to qualify. They're fighting it out well. This is in the air. Is this a chance? Oh, he's taken it, but he has crossed the line. What have you done, Wahab Hassan? It was a fantastic catch, but just lost his composure, his balance, and he went over the line. It's turning out to be a very good over for Volcano. Look at that, slashed away. It was in the air. Wahab, he had to cover a lot of distance. He ran 10 to 15 meters. Took a brilliant take, but so unlucky. Well, you just need this kind of luck as a batter at times when you are chasing such a mammoth target being put. So, the fortune favoring the brave. It's Kamran Atta. He is raced on to 32. It just seems like he is under no pressure. Look at his body language. Seems to be so positive at the moment. Beautifully bowled. Nicely disguised slower one. And single is all they will get. A bit of a fumble. No damage done. It's going to be Kamran Atta to face the next over. Excellent over coming in for Volcano Sports Academy. It's 8 gone, 61 for 3. So no Wahab Hassan as of now, the left arm spinner. They've opted to rather go with Mohammad Irfan, another experienced cricketer. Slower delivery, it's in the air and very, very close to the captain Saghir Khan once again. Will get a couple of more vital runs. Mohammad Irfan, he had a decent outing with the bat. So and also with the ball, he's bowling beautifully in this tournament. He's been picking up important wickets, and today his services are definitely required. You need Mohammad Irfan to fire and get those important wickets, and if you can get Kamran Atta at this stage, it's just going to be icing on the cake. Good news for Volcano Sports Academy. The captain, he is playing beautifully in the center at the moment. It's in the air. It's been absolutely demolished. What a magnificent shot. Outrageous hitting here by Kamran Atta. And he's picked the bones out of this delivery. It's come right off the middle of the bat. And Kamran Atta, take a bow, captain. You're playing a magnificent knock for your team. And a glimmer of hope to win this game. Look at that, my word. Can't really emphasize more on this. He's absolutely tonked this for a huge maximum. That's what you call stamping authority. Such an authoritative shot coming in by Kamran Atta. He's literally belted this for a huge maximum. Pressure on Irfan. He's already given 8 runs in the first 2 deliveries. Required run rate is now below 10. What a fantastic game we're witnessing. Tucked away towards mid-wicket. Straight away there's a call of 2. They're going after it. Oh, brilliant bit of running. This is such good running between these two. Showing good camaraderie and great coordination amongst each other. It was good to see that the moment Kamran Atta, he hit that shot, he said 2. And well responded by his partner Shehan. Both of these men in the middle are very quick between the wickets. 10 runs already, so they've gotten what the required run rate is needed. Turn down towards third man, only a single, so it's turning out to be quite a productive over for Volcano Sports Academy. And it is the captain once again who's taking his team out of a very difficult situation when they were struggling initially at 10 for 2 in 3 overs. That is where when we thought that it's going to be curtains for Volcano Sports Academy, because Awais and Farhan, those two bowlers, they were bowling beautifully in tandem, making life so difficult for the batters in the middle, swinging the new ball both ways. Lovely stroke. That is elegance personified. Straight out of the coaching manual, Shehan has played a beautiful cover drive to get another boundary. 15 runs have been looted in this over. And now Volcano will believe they are right back in this game. Have a look at that high elbow, excellent balance, good head position, hitting it through the line of the ball, not overstriding, waiting for the ball, and just placing it to perfection for a boundary. Now Asif Sultan, the owner in the middle, seems to be a bit relaxed because he was very anxious before when his team lost 2 early wickets. Now they can sense they've got such a big chance to really upset 7 districts. What a game of cricket we are watching. I just have a gut feeling this will go down right to the last over. It's all happening. 9 gone, 77 for 3. Sareer Khan, the captain, he is persisting to stay with pace. No Wahab Hassan still, which I believe is quite surprising. You can't afford to give him 1 over and see if he can extract any kind of movement or turn from this wicket. Rather, it's the captain, he's opted to bring himself into the attack. Kamran, this should go down as one of the valuable knocks we're seeing. Yeah, a few worried faces now of Team 7 districts. So much is at stake. We are watching a quarter final. These two renowned teams here in the UAE domestic circuit are fighting it out for a spot in the semi-finals, which are going to be played tomorrow here in this very ground. And it's the captain, Kamal Atta, the man on a mission. Races on to 44 in no time. And also Shehan Dilshan, he seems to be pretty confident since the time he stepped in the ground. Short delivery, cut away. Oh, that deserves to be go towards the boundary. It's Junaid down there in the deep. So the short deliveries, this tactic and the strategy which they've implemented, the men in orange, hasn't really paid dividends. They need to come out with something different because Kamran Atta, he really likes pace on the ball, and the moment you ball short to him, his eyes really lit up and he's strong on both the sides. So you need to bowl a little fuller to him. Beautifully bowled. That is much more like it. Well disguised roll of the fingers. The ball not really arriving to Shehan. Well, this is so good to see. Every time you can see that Shehan gets beaten or he gets a good delivery, Kamran Atta, he doesn't really say anything to Shehan. He just goes down to him and just knocks his gloves with him and says, "You're batting beautifully." Great leadership in the middle by Kamran Atta. This is in the air. Oh, very, very lucky. It was a mistimed shot. They're going for the second and they will get it comfortably. So these are the little things which really matter in the center when you are batting with your captain. At times when you're really not getting it off the middle of the bat, your partner, he's got so much to tell you. He comes in and gives you advice. This is how you need to play. This is what you're doing wrong. But Kamran, he's going down to him and telling him, you are doing just fine. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Excellent captaincy. He's the inspiring leader is Kamran Atta, and he's proving his worth in the middle. This has been such a brilliant recovery. by Volcano Sports Academy after they were struggling initially, and now a partnership is being built between Shehan and Kamran, which is now worth 34 runs. 38 runs was the partnership between Wasim Anwar and Kamran. So Kamran is really the backbone now. It's slashed up in the air. Lovely stroke. This is unbelievable stuff by the captain. Exhilarating stuff. He raises his bat. Take a bow, Kamran Atta. He is turning on the heat here in Tolerance Oval in the all-important quarterfinal. And bang! That is gone all the way. Brilliant stuff in the middle. And it's Kamran Atta who's keeping the hopes alive. We are halfway through in the second innings. 88 for 3. Right then, 10 gone, 88 for 3. Volcano Sports Academy, they are on the charge and they are giving up a fight back. Kamran Atta is such a tough man to bowl to at times. Really, he's got that ability to convert the good balls into bad. Such a sweet timer, Kamran Atta. He's just clearing the boundaries with utmost ease in the center. And for the first time, we're going to see spin. Yeah, a lot of tense faces out there. Mr. Asif Sultan, I can just feel the anxiety on his face. Worked away towards deep mid wicket. There's heavy protection, fumble, and Kamran wanted the second. But they say never run on a misfield. Yeah, there's no need for any kind of quick singles. There's no need to take any kind of risks at this stage of the game when you're really going along well. This partnership is looking quite threatening. It's growing in confidence and in stature. Can Wahab Hassan produce a wicket? Can he create magic in the center? He was the man who really turned on the heat. I think in the second game, he was the player of the match, picked up 4 wickets. He bowled beautifully, so he is in form. And also the good news for Sem Districts is there's no dew in the middle. So it makes it much easier for Wahab Hassan to bowl under these circumstances. Cut away nicely with some power. That's gone towards the boundary. Oh my word, he's got a pretty solid connection on this one as well. This is outstanding batting by the captain. And he has absolutely belted this hard towards the cover region. And it screamed away towards the boundary. It's gone like a tracer bullet. No chance there in the deep for Aftab. Quick single, looking for 2. Brilliant bit of running. This is excellent stuff by Volcano Sports Academy. Applause coming in. Oh, what a game of cricket we're witnessing. It's a high octane game. What a phenomenal tournament we are having. It's the 4th quarterfinal of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. And this is what you expect when 2 top sides collide against each other. This is hit hard. Oh, brilliant bit of fielding. It's Awais Khan down there. And these are the little moments in the game which really uplifts the mood of the camp. A good little catch, good fielding. They've just gone a little quiet here, the men in orange. They're in a good position. They still need 88 runs in 9.2. A lot of runs to be scored. Just need to disengage this partnership. Beautifully played. Quick single and direct hit would have been interesting. But in the end, it's an overthrow and they come back for the second. Nothing is working in the favor of 7 Districts Cricket Academy at the moment. Just 2 runs shy to be reaching the 100. And this has been an unbelievable recovery. We assumed that it was pretty much done and dusted when they were struggling in the first 6 overs. But then came the captain Kamran Atta, took the matters in his own hand, and now they do have hope to win this game. Quick single, and only a single to close out. Another handy over for Volcano Sports Academy. It's 99 for 3 after 11. $99 for 3. 11 overs have gone by. 9 overs remaining. Now this has been tremendous striking by the captain himself. Kamran 58 in just 27 deliveries, and that too against top quality bowling lineup of 7 Districts. Irfan is reintroduced. This is up in the air. Is this a chance? Oh, so lucky. This could have gone just anywhere in the ground, and in the end it's fallen in the vacant area. So fortune favoring the brave, and also Volcano Sports Academy have now reached the 100 mark. Oh, it's Zain, but he's still there. He's enjoying his outing. Yeah, the captain of Abu Dhabi smashes theirs, enjoying this game. They've already qualified, mind you, for the semi-finals. So you will see Zain Butt tomorrow in action. Yeah, he's had a great tournament so far. He's a thinking captain. And so far, he's marshaled his troops so well in this tournament. Comes down the track, outside edge. It's gone towards the boundary. Nothing is working in the favor of 7 Districts. And you can see the frustration now. Mohammad Irfan, I'm not too sure what he's complaining about. There's nothing much you can do on that. It was an outside edge. And what do you exactly want the third man fielder to do? He's way wide towards that, near to the point fielder. So you can just have the deep third man in place, maybe get the square leg in the circle and then fire it on the offside channel. You don't expect Kamran Atta to really shuffle across the stumps and heave you towards the deep square leg. He's just missing a plot or two here, Mohammad Irfan. Already 5 runs have been picked up. It's a good start to this over. Short delivery and hammered in the slot. Forget about this one. Hits a huge maximum. And they're having a quiet word as well, Kamran Atta and Mohammad Irfan. It's in good spirit. You don't want to wake this wounded tiger, Kamran Atta. He is on fire. It's sheer power and stamping his authority on this big stage in the all-important quarter-final. It's a knockout game. 7 Districts, are they losing the plot? They need to come out with something different, because the match, I believe now, is heavily shifted into the favor of the men in blue. Volcano Sports Academy, they're on the charge. Steps down, goes high, goes long. It's sailed over. Kamran Atta, you beauty. Somebody stop him. And Asif Sultan, I think in a short while we will be seeing him jumping off his seat. And why not when your captain is gone berserk? Bang! That is out of here. Oh my word. Can't really emphasize more as to what I have witnessed today. After being 2 down in the power play, That's when we thought that the game is pretty much done and dusted. But that is the Volcano Sports Academy we know. They are pure, genuine fighters. And it's the captain, Kamarata. He said, I'm the man. I'm going to take my team out of this difficult situation. Such a brave and a courageous captain. Lovely stroke. This is brilliant stuff. Exhilarating stuff, to say the least. And also, he's not getting carried away by any means. He's already gotten so many runs. It was a low full toss, and he's just driven that. He knows that he's already gotten the runs. And look at what he's done. He's brought that required run rate to almost 8 runs per over, which was hovering between 11 12. It just shows the class of this man, from where he's taken his team out from a tough situation into a winning situation. Irfan is absolutely perplexed. Beautiful. This is sensible cricket. Such mature batting. Oh my word, what just happened there? I think the pressure of that first single, that quick single, really got onto him. Another expensive over. Volcano Sports Academy are on the charge. It's 119 for 3 after 12.
Hundred and 19 for 3. The last time I was here, things were completely bleak at that time for Volcano Sports Academy. But one man has stood firm, and he's played one of the greatest knock under pressure in a knockout game, in a run chase. Take a bow, Kamranata. He's just single-handedly not only brought them back in the game, but they are in the driver's seat. It was fascinating listening to Owais Ali. He was pumped as well, and calling the game. This beautiful game of cricket we love. We love such contests. Wahab Hassan, he's one of those guys who wants the ball in his hand when the pressure is on. Could he change things up here for 7 districts? They desperately need a wicket. Chipped away on the onside. He's played his part. Shahan Dilshan, left-hander from Sri Lanka. I'm sure in his career he would have played a lot of spin, brought up on the spinning tracks. But boy, Kamranatha, 76 of 32. He's just struck the ball so cleanly. 63 more required. This time slow through the air. I think they just need to take the pace off at the moment. Some of the bowling, I couldn't understand the tactics as well. You've got to get your premium fast bowlers back into the attack before it's too late. Oh, this is a chance. It's Wahab Hassan who makes the breakthrough. Kamranatha just trying to work the ball fine and got that leading edge. Could this be the turning point in this game? 7 districts, they got that attitude. They never gave in. This is a huge moment. He's played so well for the first time in his entire innings. Just got that extra bit of bounce. And nicely caught at short fine. Big breakthrough here. 4 down for 121. We got a game on our hands here, folks. 121 for 4. It's Fahab Hassan who's got that breakthrough. He's dismissed Kamran Atta. In comes Ghulam Murtaza, the hard-hitting all-rounder. The game is in the balance. 7 districts. They made that breakthrough. They will believe. 122 for 4 after 13. $122 for 4. It's time for Awais Khan to make an impact here. He's been brought into the attack. Clipped away on the onside. Calm as cucumber in the middle here is Ghulam Murtaza. He's done it on so many occasions throughout his career, providing those finishing touches. He's been in terrific form. I think he is absolutely key to this contest now that Kamran Atta is gone. The required rate is around 9 runs per over. He's got to take it deep here. 6 wicket in hand. You feel like Volcano Sports Academy. They are favourites with 6 wickets in hand, but 7 districts on the other end. They will not throw in the towel as yet. Some quality bowlers. Just mention, have a look, Awais with those change of pace. He's got the temperament to bowl under pressure. This game has the potential of going to the absolute wire here. A lot is on stake here. Place in the semi-final up for grabs, so nothing. Farhan also having a word with him. Mid-off up, cover up, that extra cover, that's a gap. If he can hit over or past those 2 fielders. Shahan just needs to be calm here. Ghulam can play the big shots, but he must make sure that he doesn't allow that rate to get up and get that pressure back on Ghulam. Ghulam likes to take a little bit of time at the start of the innings, and he's got to be smart enough to see off Awais. They got 1.3 overs remaining of Awais Khan and 1 over from Farhan. From the other end, he can launch, but he's got to be a little careful against the left armer, who's got a great yorker and a slow ball. Fuller, brilliant effort in the covers there from Sahid. A lot of pressure on 7 districts at the moment. Those sort of situations often bring the best out of 7 districts. There's such a fighting unit, well led by Sahir. They got that strong culture of fighting and fighting back hard. Into the wicket, pulled away nicely, and into the gap for 4. That's not a great delivery from Awais. Fraction shot, getting a little predictable, and he pounces. That short ball, pulled away for 4. In the gap, that's great placement. The boundary was required, 3 singles and a boundary. If Jan can manage to play his role here, take the pressure off Ghulam Murtaza, that will be just perfect for Volcano Sports Academy. This is a tremendous game. going on at the Torrens Hole here in Abu Dhabi. We have witnessed some outstanding cricket in UPro Ramadan Rumble. Doesn't get better than this. Fourth quarter final on the line. Slow delivery. Beautifully played. Straight down the ground. A lot of territory to cover for Luqman, who does a good job, but they come back for the second. So they got 9 runs of this over, and Asif Sultan, the owner of Volcano Sports Academy, along with the captain and the coach in the middle, they're looking at things pretty closely. I'm sure there will be a lot of nerves deep down. This is a pressure game. 14 overs done, 131 for 4. Nicely struck. Good work there from Almas, but that ricochet may just allow them to come back for the second. No, Ghulam not taking any chance whatsoever. Now it's Wahab Hassan versus Shian Dilshan. Interesting phase of the game. 52 of 35. Will left-hander look to take him down through the leg side. He's got a shorter boundary there, but that brings risk. Should he take a little bit of risk, try and get a big over? He goes for that slog sweep in the air and just short of fielder Almas there. So he was looking for that slog sweep. Wahab Hassan is bowled beautiful in a high scoring pressure situation. He's a wicket taker, and 7 districts, they need wickets here. He goes big. This is in the air. Big moment. Big moment. And it's Junaid Khan Afridi who gets rid of the danger man. It's Ghulam Murtaza. 7 districts. They are making inroads. And that man, Wahab Hassan, the left arm spinner, has provided a massive breakthrough here for 7 districts. This is getting tough. And few nervous faces, obviously, because Ghulam Murtaza is a real match winner in these kind of situations. He's picked out the man. Normally, he's very strong in that area, under pressure. Great technique from Junaid Afridi, watching the ball into his palms. Takes an important catch, 133 for 5. Wahab Hassan has got 2 massive wickets. First come Rana Atta, then Ghulam Murtaza. In comes Shakib Ahmed, talented all-round cricketer. The pressure will be on these 2 now. That's for sure. They don't have much batting to come after this. Still, that rate is manageable. It only takes 1 good over. But they can't afford to lose any further wickets here. Shahan Dilshan is well settled. He's got to go on here for Volcano Sports Academy. Right away on the offside, quick single. They got 1 over from Haran Khan, who was bowled beautifully. They got 1 over from Awais, Wahab into his third, so they have to find 2 more overs from somewhere. Will it be Saghir? Will it be Irfan? Will it be Almas? End of a top over, just 4 runs and a wicket. 15 gone, 135 for 5. 49 required of the last 5 with 5 wickets in hand. Round the wicket, Saghir comes in with that lovely change of pace. The captain has taken the responsibility. He's brought himself on at a very, very crucial juncture of the game. Still, Volcano Sports Academy, they're not out of it, because 1 over can make the difference. Require 10 runs per over. It's doable in these conditions. It's a belter of a wicket. Fast outfield. Improvisation at its very, very best. Look at that. That was outrageous shot from the left-hander Dilshan. Getting across to off stump and palleted around the corner for 4. Saghir was not expecting that. That is high class. If he would have missed that, that would have been crashing into the stumps. Took a little bit of risk. Fine leg was up. Now it will force Saghir to push the fine leg back. Get mid-off up in the ring. Every run is just so important. What a wonderful knock this youngster is playing. He goes short. He pulls it. Keeps it along the carpet. So they got the 5 runs here of the first 3 deliveries. They got to stay calm here and have wickets in hand. Take it around. Keep chipping away. Keep grinding for a little bit more. Got to be sensible. Can't throw a wicket at this stage. There's not much batting to come after this, so it's important that these two just stay calm. Oh, pushed away on the offside. Running the first one hard. Pressure on Almas, who was onto the ball quickly and a good throw. So they got 6 of the first 4 deliveries. All they need to just now be calm and collective. One more boundary can come from somewhere. If he gets it short and wide of off stump, behind square there's a boundary. Short third and point up in the ring. Mid-off up in the ring as well. It's going to be a dot ball. Into the surface goes Saghir. So a good comeback from Saghir. He's bowled well in this over. Now he's again opting to chain things up here. Bring a fine leg up. He takes mid-off back. Now it has to be full. Will he play that little lap around the corner again? Crucial delivery coming up. He bangs it in short. This is in the air. Junaid Afridi comes around and takes the catch. He's been phenomenal in the field under pressure, and the captain Saghir has provided a major breakthrough. They're losing wickets at the wrong time here. Volcano Sports Academy. Clever tactic here. Brought mid-off up, mid-off back. And he goes short, and very good catch from Junaid Khan Afridi. 141 for 6 after 16. 43 of the last 4 with 4 wickets in hand. Wahab Hassan, he was the game changer, I believe. Got those 2 big wickets. And that's why 7 districts, they've managed to claw back into this game. Dismissing Kamran Atta was a huge moment. And then Ghulam Murtaza. And from the other end, Sahir's got that wicket. So 3 quick wickets. Just puts 7 districts in front here. Big shot through the leg side. Doesn't get hold of it. New batter is Ajay. There's not much batting to come. That's the problem for Volcano Sports Academy. They needed someone with the ability of Ghulam Murtaza to be out there in the middle. Ajay can bat a bit. Not sure he can handle this pressure. Batting at number 8. Pushed it on the offside. Gets a single. Smart batting. Now they definitely need a boundary. Need a maximum. Shakib is pretty much capable of taking down the left arm spinner. That will create a chance though. Can't afford to lose Shakib at this stage. But that rate is also creeping up to 12. You got to go do something here, Shakib. Well, he's just making sure those fielders are exactly where he wants them. Wahab Hassan balls it wide of off stump, and it's given as a wide as well. So he's just pushing it across. He knows that Shakib might just look to access the onside. Another leave this time. It's a dot ball. I think Shakib just needs to bat off stump here. Cover that off stump so that if he gets anything in his arc, he can access the leg side. That's a poor delivery. Quicker delivery, and it's 2 bonus runs here. Aftab did well to stop that one. That would have been 5 wides. Can't afford that at this stage of the game. 38 of 20. Couple of big hits can make the difference here. This is tense. He's hit that, not out of the middle. Miscued it. Ajay. What a good spell coming in from Wahab Hassan. 2 for 24 in a high scoring game, especially Kamran Atta going. He's done really well. Last ball. It's another wide. So just leaking a couple of extras more than he would have liked in this over. Released a little bit of pressure. Last ball now. Worked away on the onside. Will they look to come back for the second? Not there. Not there to this man, who's a live wire Sahir. Great spell from Wahab Hassan. 2 for 26 of his 4. 17 done. 149 for 6, 35 of the last 3 required for Volcano Sports Academy. Farhan Khan comes into the attack, crucial stage of the game. He was the man who really created huge impact with the new ball. Dismissed Ataur Haim, then the delivery he bowled to Mohammad Wasim was an absolute dream delivery. Big in swinger to knock over his stumps, first ball up, high pace. Look at those figures, 3.1 overs, 2 for 5. Oh boy, he's a special talent. Inside edge. Chance at the bowler's end. Farhan hits. Another one bites the dust. That's the end of Ajay. He gets Shakib on strike, but they pick up another wicket here. He's a wonderful athlete. Goes length, inside edge, into his follow through. Calm as a cucumber and hit those stumps. Volcano Sports Academy, they've lost another one here. 150 for 7. It's down to Shakib now. Down the leg side, it's a wide. Well, fine leg was up in the circle. He had the opportunity there, Shakib. Just get something on it. This is getting difficult now for Volcano Sports Academy. Short and lifting Farhan. Quick delivery there. But he's got to be on line here. New batter is Saifullah Noor, batting at number 9. Can bat a bit, but this is a high pressure situation. It's down to Shakib now. Pushed away on the offside. They are so brilliant in the field now. They're able to fought back hard here, 7 districts. The game was just drifting away from them. Wahab Hassan got those 2 wickets. They never looked back. He gets outside the line of off stump and was trying to just help it round the corner. Well, singles at this stage won't really hurt 7 districts. All they are doing is just making sure that they don't leak boundaries. And boy, what a fight back. What a game for our viewers around the world. It's still not finished. But one feels 7 districts, they are in control here. They got their noses ahead. Ah, short delivery. Not a great delivery at this stage of the game. And it's a no ball. It's 4 runs. It's going to be a free hit as well. Farhan Khan just overstepped the mark there. Early on, he bowled a short one as well, which Shakib, I beg your pardon, missed out. But this time he gets a little bit of bat on it. Raced fine for 4. 5 more crucial runs and a free hit. This is not over. 28 more of 14 deliveries with a free hit to Shakib. They need another boundary. Surely they need another boundary here. Farhan Khan. They can't change the field. They can't change the field because the same batter is on strike. Well, swing across the line. No real connection there. He'll be disappointed. It's going to be leg bias. The opportunity was there for him. Farhan has done well to get away with that free hit. "25 of 13. They need a boundary. Another boundary here will really open up this game. What's the field? Third man goes back. Long on goes back. Mid-off is up. Short fine is up. There's protection on the leg side. Will he go short again? Saiful Anur, can he find a boundary? He misses it. 25 to get of the last 2. Farhan finishes off a great spell. 2 for 13 of his 4. Right then, 159 for 7 after 18 overs. Very, very crucial stage of the game, and you got one of the best bowlers, Wes Khan, coming back into the attack. He's going to bowl his last 25 to get of 12. It's down to Shakib Ahmed. Not much batting to come, and well, they got to do something here over the wicket. Onto the legs and just clipped away. That's perfect for 7 districts. They get him off strike.
Well, we can't really write off Saifullah. He is known for those big shots. Can he be the hero? He's just walked in the middle, faced a couple of deliveries. Can he strike big? That's the question. Shakib, I think he should be the man who should be farming the strike. They need to get at least 12 runs in this over and see if they can just try to chase down the 12 and 13 in the last over. What a magnificent game of cricket we're witnessing. The 4th quarterfinal, so much at stake. Oh, swing and a miss. It's a dot delivery. Dot delivery at this stage is absolutely gold dust.
Well, he's going to bowl those slow deliveries. I think Saiful Anur, quality bowler himself, he should understand at this stage if they have to have any chance here. I think he's got to put bat to bowl and leave it to Shakib. That's the best chance. Or can he provide a killer blow here? Can he find a boundary? It will be hard work. Will he go for that Yorker now? He does, but he manages a single.
It's just getting out of hands now, and 7 districts, they will believe that they are inching closer to a victory and cementing a spot in the semi-finals. It's getting tougher and tougher. This ball has to go out of the park. 23 in the last 9 deliveries. It is pretty much possible. We have seen this happen early on. They just need one big hit just for the momentum to shift back in their favor. It's a big ball coming. Low full toss, beautifully bowled. This is brilliant stuff. Awais Khan, he's keeping his composure and he's holding his nerves in the center. This is turning out to be a fantastic over. 22 needed in the last 8 overs. And Volcano Sports Academy, they have really played well. It was a great comeback by Kamarata, but now it's just looking like it's getting out of hands.
Yeah, we have witnessed a great game of cricket. That one man, Kamaranatha, really changed it for Volcano. His dismissal was the turning point, and they're falling apart now. That's a brilliant change of pace. That's the end of Saifullah.
Yeah, this is where now Awais is bringing all his experience into play. Roll of the fingers, slower, and Saifullah just getting through his shot too early, and it has disturbed the stumps. And Awais picks up his first wicket, and with that, another wicket has gone down. It's 162 for 8. Zia Mukhtar is the new man. He's walked in at number 10 position. Oh, he's worked it towards fine leg. That's gone towards the boundary. Yes. So 18 runs required. It's pretty much possible. Can Shakib be the hero for the night?
Where was he? Zia Mukhtar, of all people, comes in and he has executed that brilliantly. That gave them a glimmer of hope going into the last over. 18 to get 166 for 8 after 19.
Right then, we're going into the last over. 18 runs required. It's not impossible. If Shakib hits our maximum on the very first ball, you will see a lot of tension and nerves in the camp of 7 districts. These first 2 deliveries, I think, will be so decisive as to which team is going to clinch victory in this all-important knockout 4th quarter-final, fighting it out for the semi-final spot.
Round the wicket. Starts off with a slow bouncer. This is in the air. They will have to come back for the second. Oh, they didn't run. Longer boundary. I think that the communication has to be there.
Yeah, and Zia Mukhtar once again is gone down to Shakib and having a word with him. That should have been 2. He should have gone for that run. And in the end, it's a dot delivery. I think that ball was there to be hit. It was short, and Shakib mistiming it, skying it in the air. Irfan steaming in once again. Fuller delivery, crashed. One bounce into the fence. Well, is there a twist in the tail?
This could be a twist in the tail. What a great shot from Shakib through the offside. Irfan has been expensive tonight. He's gone for 40 of 2.2 overs. But that won't really matter if he can manage to really get this done for 7 districts. He's under tremendous pressure here.
Slower bumper. That is what's coming next. Mohammad Irfan, he is a master in bowling those deliveries. And I think he's going to go back to his stock delivery, which is to bowl marginally short, change the space, and the ball will hold up in the surface. That is what I feel. He goes Fuller, loud appeal, and the umpire has turned that down. Maybe that extra bit of swing just did him there.
Maybe there was a little bit of bat involved there around the wicket. That looked really straight to me. If there's no bat, that was crashing into that middle stump. And yeah, umpire he did indicate it. There was some bat involved. Down to 3 deliveries. He hasn't bowled the slow bumper. Will this be the one? Mid-off is up in the ring. Shakib, can he go for a maximum here to really throw the cat amongst the pigeons?
It's a big ball. They need 2 runs to stay alive in this competition. And it's going to be a wide. 13 required. The pressure is clearly showing on Mohammad Irfan, which is quite surprising. And Zia once again has gone down to Shakib and is having a word with him. What's the advice going to be, Asghar?
Well, he's a very confident and optimistic character. He's wandering down with full of confidence. Maybe telling Shakib, this is how you do it. This is the ball coming up. Watch out that slow one. Watch out that Yorker. Maybe too much advice. Who knows? Big delivery. Slow delivery. Lofted down the ground and it's gone for 6. This is the killer blow. He's thrown the cat amongst the pigeons here. 7 districts. They don't believe Irfan having a worse night with the ball.
My, Shakib, look at that bang. He's gone for a maximum and he's keeping the hopes alive for Volcano Sports Academy. It's a majestic maximum. He's holding his nerves. He's kept his calmness and composure. And Shakib, can you be the hero of the night? 7 needed in the last 2 deliveries. Or is it 3? Oh my word, what a game we are witnessing. We're going down to the last 2 deliveries. And 7 is what they needed.
Unbelievable. What a quarterfinal for our viewers around the world. Now the field comes up. Ovaisali on the offside. Mid-off has gone back. So he can't go offside off stump. Can he thrash him through the offside? He doesn't get past Farhan. Well. Oh dear.
So we're going to the last delivery of this match. And they need 7. This ball has to go out to tie this game. Mohammad Irfan with such a pressure ball. Sahin getting into the act and just giving him a few words of advice and wisdom. Where does he bowl? He's got long off, long on. The third man is in the circle. The fine leg is in the circle. It has to be a pace off delivery. Mohammad Irfan, where does he bowl? Shakib facing the last ball. 7 to win, 6 to tie. Lovely delivery. That is a magnificent delivery. And jubilant is 7 districts. They have won an absolute thriller. And they have qualified for the semis.
It was a high pressure last delivery. And tough night for Irfan with the ball. But he's managed to take 7 districts home by 6 runs. What a quarterfinal we have witnessed. What a game of cricket. And spare of thought for Kamran Atta, who's played one of the great knocks in a run chase, in a knockout game. We have witnessed some great cricket. Farhan Khan bowling those amazing deliveries. Probably That would be go down as ball of the tournament, knocking over Wasim first ball. That's the batting card. Wickets fell early, 20 for Wasim Anwar, 2 for Ataur Rahim. At that stage, they were struggling where Wasim got out for a duck. But that innings, 76 of 34, will go down as one of the great knocks. Like I mentioned, Shan Dilchan also played his part, 32 of 25. Shakib fought hard towards the end, but they just could not get over the line. That is one great game of cricket comes to an end. They fell short by 6. They'll be gutted. They played some outstanding cricket as well. As far as the bowling is concerned, 7 districts right there. Farhan Khan was exemplary with his swing, length and pace. 2 for 13. Wes, touch expensive, but he did an okay job in crucial stages. 1 for 37. 2 wickets for Saghir. I thought he bowled really well at times. Expensive Almas and Irfan. Wahab Hassan was the real game changer. 2 for 26. Those 2 wickets, Kamran Atta and then Ghulam Murtaza, were killer blows as far as 7 districts concerned. They won by 6 runs. That's the match summary of the 4th quarter-final of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. 7 district batting first, 183 for 6. Aftab Javed 43 of 23 and Junaid Khan Afridi 42 of 30. 2 wickets for Shakib Ahmed, 1 wicket each for Wasim and Anwar. Then in reply, they just fell short by 6 runs, 177 for 8. Kamran Atta with an unbelievable knock of 76. Contributions there from Dilshan and Shakib towards the end. Farhan Khan and Wahab Hassan, they were a pick of the bowlers with 2 wickets each. 7 districts, they've won by 6 runs. We will dive into a short break and back with the post-match presentation ceremony with Owais Ali.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. What a breathtaking, exhilarating game of cricket have you witnessed in the last quarter-final of this game. 7 districts winning the toss, batting first and scoring a good total of 183 in the allotted 20 overs. In reply, Volcano Sports Academy marginally just getting short by 6 runs, and in the end 7 districts winning this game in the last over by 6 runs. It's time now to invite our match official, Mr. Bilal Pasela, to hand over the player of the match. And it has to go to none other than Farhan Khan for his brilliant bowling performance. 4 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets and 18 dot deliveries. Incredible bowling performance from a champion bowler. Farhan Khan, बहुत मुबारक हो. सबसे पहले ये बताएं दिल की धड़कनें कैसी हैं इस वक्त?
जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि पहले हमने मैच जीता और बॉलिंग अच्छी हुई. धड़कनें तो बिल्कुल सही तेज़ हो गई थी, पर मैच अच्छा हुआ. मज़ा आया, दोनों की मतलब एफर्ट थी और अच्छा गेम हुआ. बॉलर्स ने, हमारे बॉलर्स ने अच्छा एफर्ट किया. हालांकि इस विकेट पे मतलब जिस तरह लग रहा था कि मैच तो आसानी से वो जीत जाएंगे, पर स्टार्ट में अच्छा हुआ, फिर बीच में इस तरह लग रहा था कि हो जाएगा, पर माशाल्लाह वहाब ने अच्छी बॉलिंग की, उसने कमबैक अच्छा किया, तो मज़ा आ गया मैच का.
विकेट ऐसा था कि फास्ट बॉलर्स के लिए इतना सपोर्टिव नहीं था, लेकिन आप जब बॉलिंग करने आए तो मैंने अपनी लाइफ में बहुत ऐसी परफॉर्मेंसेस देखी, लेकिन ऐसी परफॉर्मेंस कम देखी है. क्या चल रहा था दिमाग में?
जी बस सिंपल कुछ नहीं, बस अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पे कर रहा था मैं. और मेन चीज़ यही बॉलिंग में कि मतलब आप जगह पे करोगे ना तो रिजल्ट पॉजिटिव आएगा आपको. तो वही हुआ, जगह पे मैंने बॉलिंग की और उसमें मैं मतलब कामयाब हुआ.
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
ये हैदर भाई को डेडिकेट करना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम हम इन टीम से हारे थे, तो वो उनके नाम, हैदर भाई के नाम.
Farhan Khan, unbelievable performance. Congratulations and best of luck for tomorrow's semi-final. Well done. That was the speech of Farhan Khan. He was absolutely brilliant with his bowling performance, and we are done and dusted. Do join us tomorrow as it's a big day. 2 semi-finals lined up in front of you. Until then, goodbye and God bless.